As we go into that too, I'm also thinking of Harold Harris and Sean Mitchell. I mean, we've had some great backs here.
John Mitchell, current coach on staff.
Yes, he is, and
that's right.
And Harold's coaching in Fayetteville.
One more point about that. Pretty obviously because we had such great running backs, Malvern won the toss, elected to receive. They've both been, Madre and Jalen both played on really great Leopard teams. That's fantastic, and a lot of it has to do with their running ability. But it also means when we're talking about in terms of yards and record books and stuff, both of those guys had a lot of second halves where they spent over there on the sideline cheering on their teammates. Yeah. If they were playing 4 quarters in all of their games, there's no telling how high up the list.
And let's also give credit where credit is due. I bet if you ask Coach Plumlee what's the best offensive line he's ever coached, it'd be this group right here that Dupree's been running behind for 3 years. And now Coach Alpe's had some really good ones, but that one that Madre was behind would probably be in the top 3 or 5. Now he had 36 some years of coaching to choose from, but that was a really, really good offensive line too. And so whenever you talk about how good running backs are, it's generally there's a component of those 5 guys in front of him leading the way. You can't have 6,000 yards without an offensive line providing some space for you.
One of the things that sticks out to me, and it was the year we won the state, Hill had right at 2,000 yards in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And this goes back to showing us that a lot of those half times he didn't play the second half, and he played full games and had a tremendous run, to win that first state championship back in 93 or 94.
Well,
one of the two.
93, yeah.
93, okay.
If you haven't figured it out by now, you're probably going to answer this question pretty easily. But, Ben, who in the world is our isolated player of the game?
Well, it's going to be Jalen Dupree, and for all the reasons we talked about. Really an opportunity to hit so many different milestones and records tonight. We would be amiss, really, to not name him that. But in addition to that, this is a big-time football game.
Yeah.
And you want Jalen Dupree to be the isolated player of the game in a big-time football game. And really the next 2 weeks are going to tell the tale in the 7-4A. Right now, Nashville still very much mathematically available. If they can beat us and we beat Arkadelphia, there's a 3-way dance for first place. So Nashville has a whole lot to play for tonight because they're still very much mathematically in this competition. Obviously, Malvern wants to turn it into an undefeated 7-4A showdown against Arkadelphia next week.
I'm looking out here, and we got our good hands up, people up on the front line, on the front.
And that's because when I watched the Ashdown game, and Nashville onside kicked every time, I believe.
Well, guys, I'm thrilled to be back with you. I do want to take a chance to
let me get what you need
to
here.
say thank you to Steve Rook for filling in for me, but also thank you both to my parents and to my in-laws for helping me out with the baby as well, but also to our families. I'll get back to that in a minute. Sky kick angled toward the right sideline is going to bounce out of bounds. Leopards will take over from that. We constantly give thanks to Steve and Mary Laverne, and they deserve all that and more that we could ever give them. We can never say thank you enough. But we also want to say thank you to all of our wives, all of our kids that allow us to be gone on Friday nights to be in the studio and bring you Malvern Leopard football. And we enjoy doing it, but it's a tremendous sacrifice on their part. And I know that even more now after having a newborn baby. And I just want to say I love y'all and thank you very much.
Wow. I will say it one more time. It's good to have you back. It's kind of like you kind of formed chemistry and we're not only, we work together, not only friends, but you just think we work pretty well together.
Leopards are going to take over at the 35-yard line. Going to have a man split out to each side. Janelle going to be the up back on the left. Dupree to the right of Allen. Here's the snap give to Dupree. Looking to run up the middle. Met pretty much immediately, but able to power forward for about 3 yards on first down.
Last year in the regular season game, Jalen Dupree had 375 yards rushing against Nashville. Let me say that again. I didn't say 175. I didn't say 275. He had 375 yards. Now, they did a much better job in the second game. He still had 6.6 yards per carry and over 100 yards, and they gave up 272 overall. But they did do a better job against Dupri. We'll see how they handle him today.
2nd and 7, give to Dupree again. Finds a little room up the middle, going to be brought down near midfield. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 49. First down, Malvern.
That's just one of those men, stick your nose in through a crease, and that's all Jalen needs. He's so strong, powerful, and just goes.
Well, Jalen's a running back that if you can prevent them from making first contact with him past the line of scrimmage, you're almost guaranteed 4 yards. Yeah. If he can get a full head of steam and you not touch him before he's at the line of scrimmage or just past the line of scrimmage, he's going to carry everybody put you in good spot on 2nd down.
1st and 10. We got Clegg and Dupree in the backfield. Allen takes the snap, give his to Dupree off the left side. Now gets up over the 50. Looks like you're going to get all the way to the 48. Pickup of 3 on 1st down again.
It's one of those things. We've watched it for years, Ben. You plug in, hit the hole, hit the line, hit the line. Find that spot where that weakness and keep going.
Move that ball right down the field.
Well, what the coaches are going to be looking for, they're going to be looking to see what that safety help does that they're giving dial on. They're lining a corner up right on him. They're putting a safety up on him as well. But what those coaches are going to be looking for, they're going to be looking for when is that safety going to start cheating, and when they start cheating, they'll try to hit them over the top.
2nd and 7. Allen takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking to throw out to Ethan Martin. Complete. Makes the first man miss. Second man miss. Gets over the 40, down to looks like the 38-yard line. First down, Malvern.
Really, really savvy job by the Martin kid. Another one of those Martin wide receivers.
Yeah, all those Martins.
Just a couple of little side steps was the difference between, a 2 or 3 yard pickup to picking up the first down.
I believe Chris Berman calls that a whoop.
Yeah, he is, and he has got such quick feet.
Makes it 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Malvern opening drive. Allen takes the snap, give to Dupree, looking to run up the middle, fights off of a man, gets over the 35 down to the 34.
And that's what we're talking about. Like, even though it seems like, a win for Nashville, it's a 4-yard pickup.
Yeah.
And so you're thinking, okay, we did a good job. You're feeling real good about yourself. You look up, Malvern's still in a good position in the chain, 2nd and 6, and already in 4-down territory, so they've got 3 downs to pick this up. If you're Nashville, you're almost feeling like right now, looking at the chain, looking at the scoreboard, you're probably thinking you need a play for loss to get this under control for you.
Dupree lines up at quarterback, got Clegg right behind him. He takes the snap. We got flags.
And that's one way to get a tackle for loss. You just move them back 5.
False start. Back the Leopards up 5. Make it 2nd and 11.
Coaches are having a discussion over here with the side judge about that flag.
And it makes you wonder if maybe they think that the defense is simulating the snap.
Yeah.
We're going to have a conversation.
Matter of fact, the side judge is going out and talk to the white hat. So whatever Coach Plumlee said,
you got the magic words.
He got the magic word in.
Hey, a little word for you. Being down on the field and trying to talk to Coach Plumlee.
I don't know how.
I don't know how he got any words out. He's struggling to get anything to come out of his voice right now, but not going to stop him from being out here with his guys.
He told me, he said, I'll get it across some way. I said, I'm sure you will, Coach.
Sign language. Now going to go communicate with the Nashville sideline.
And I'm totally speculating on that. I have no idea what they're talking about, but we just got an illegal procedure call. Our coach was upset about it, so he's pointing at the Nashville side. So I'm assuming that could be in the realm of possibility that they're simulating the snap or the quarterback call.
Penalty still stands, so it will be 2nd and 11 from the 39. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run off the right side. Powers forward down to, looks like, the 36-yard line.
I think Ben made a real valid point a while ago. Granted, we're looking at, I guess that's 3rd down now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd.
3rd and about 7 or 8. But get half of it here and then set up the 4th down play. And I'm like you. I'm sure we're in 4-down territory. It has been in the past.
Ron, I'm about ready to hang you by a wire out here and see if you can squeegee off these windows. Humidity is getting the best of us.
It really is. We might move you down. We may all have to move down to the right. It's kind of clear down here on my side.
It is. What are you doing down there?
I'm not talking as much as you are.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. We'll be 3rd and 8 from the 36-yard line. 6:09 and counting left here in the first quarter. Allen takes the snap, give to Dupree off the right side. Lowers his shoulder. Looks like he's going to get down near the 33, maybe 34.
And so how important was that penalty that set us back 5 yards? Well, we're looking at about 4th and 5. That's, so either it would either be a first down run right there or we would be at 4th and inches. So that was the, when I talk about Nashville feels like they need to get a negative play, they got it in the form of a penalty.
Yes, they did.
And so that was the one thing they needed because otherwise, you feel pretty confident with 4th and 1 or even less that you can snap it to Dupree. He can just run forward and find a hole. But 4th and 5, a little bit different animal.
Allen takes the snap, rolling. Now going to throw it out to Carodine complete. He's going to be brought down around the 31.
About a yard
I think
short.
he's
He'll be short.
Oh, they're giving him a good spot,
They gave him a pretty good spot, actually.
They actually gave him the 29. Still looks like he's going to be short, but it was a good spot.
The referee signaled first down for us, and then, no, I guess we've already moved the chain, so we'll call it first down the other way.
Yeah, that is, and to repeat what Ben said, to follow up on that, this is going to be one of these games that, particularly early on here, that the penalties can really hurt you, and that one really came back to bite us.
1st and 10 from the 29 for Nashville. Going to come out with twins on each side. Hopkins to the left of Halter. Takes the snap, give is to Hopkins, looking to run up the middle, bounces off the first guy, but Forrest is going to wrap him up near the 30, gain of 1 on first down.
And Trey Hopkins is a guy that is very likely, with their playoff run, to go over 1,000 yards himself. He's one of the better backs in the conference. I don't think anybody doubts that, and really had some electric plays against us in the 2 games we played against them last year.
Give is to Hopkins again, not a lot there. Forrest and Angel met him near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Perez really stuck his head in there.
Carson Chambers, my bad, is the quarterback. Called the wrong quarterback.
And what you love to see is a whole bunch of orange jerseys getting off the pile because Forrest Landreth was right there. Brandon Jackson was in the mix. I think Costin Biggs was in the mix. I mean, it was just a whole bunch of orange jerseys getting off of that thing, and that means that you've got good flight to the football, good progression, good effort.
3rd and 9. Chambers looking to throw out.
Wow.
Got a man going to be dropped in the backfield back near the 25-yard line.
How good is Jared Barber in the open field? Just a great job. You could see it break down. That's textbook.
That's textbook.
He had his shoulders out over his knees, but not too far out over his toes where he lost balance. Just kind of, you could see him chopping his feet. That's exactly how you coach it.
And not only that, 4-yard loss, 5-yard loss, and Barber just does what Barber does so well.
Conway on to punt for the Scrappers. Carodine back to receive for the Leopards. Takes a scrapper bounce. Carodine acts like he's going to grab it, but doesn't. Going to bound all the way down to, looks like the 22-yard line, and the Leopards will take over from there.
That's a pretty good punt.
Yes, it was.
When you add the roll in, that's going to look real good in the stat sheet.
Yeah.
Main thing is, though, the Leopards, I think it's very important on that first series against the Scrappers to get a 3 and out.
Oh, without a doubt. Nashville seizes momentum, stopping the Leopards on downs, deep in their own territory, and unable to get the offense going. So we'll see what the Leopards have for us on the second series here. Looks like we're going to come out with twins left. Janelle up back off the right side. Dupree going to line up in front of Allen. Dupree takes the snap. We got flags. Oh, there's another false start.
Another false start. And that looks like is that happened on our right side of the line?
I'm curious as to who's doing it. I haven't seen any movement.
Yeah, there's not any really what looked like flagrant. You mean?
Yeah, it hadn't been obvious.
No, obvious is the word I was looking for. Thank you.
Oh, well, obviously you were.
Obviously, I couldn't find it.
That'll make it 1st and 15 now. Ball on the 16-yard line. Well, actually 17. Allen takes the snap, give to Dupree. Cuts up, pushes the pile forward, up over the 20, gets the penalty yardage back. Down to, looks like they're going to give him the 23. Make it 2nd and 9.
Jalen just fell in behind Janelle there, and big old number 76 on that side, and there was a nice hole, and just bulldozed for about 5.5 yards.
The old bulldozer. 4:35 and counting left here in the first quarter. Score 0-0. Leopards facing a 2nd and 9 from the 23. Twins right. Dupree lines up in front of Allen. Snap goes to Dupree, looking to run off the right side. Falls forward as he gets down near the 27-yard line. Looks like 28 maybe.
And once again, we're looking at what's the difference in a first down and 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4. It's the penalty.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you look at, they haven't prevented us from going 10 yards in 3 plays yet. We've prevented it with a couple of false starts or procedure calls, but Nashville hasn't. Now, they've done a pretty good job of eliminating chunk plays early, but we should have had 10 yards on any 3 plays.
Allen looking to throw on 3rd and 4 out to Martin, complete. Up over the 35, going to be dropped right there. First down, Malvern.
And you wonder if this is going to be the game that, we've been waiting for Emart to kind of have a show.
Yep.
And if they are going to protect against Dylon hurting them deep, and he did hurt them bad last year.
Yep.
If they are going to be so concerned about that, it could very well be a game where Martin has 6-7 catches and really disrupts what they try to do. And if we can get those linebackers to go side to side worrying about number 14, it's going to help number 2 get some yards between the tackles.
1st and 10 from the 35. Dupree takes the snap, running off the left side. Gets up over the 40, going to step out near the 41-yard line. Nice gain on first down. Pick up 6.
And that is a place where Jalen Dupree has matured. I mean, last year he would have just tucked his head down and just bulldozed it. But there he recognized, I can take one little hop step to the left, get to the outside, and instead of, bulldozing for 4, I can get to the outside, hit the sideline for 6.
2nd and 4. Dupree at quarterback. Taking the snap, running up the middle this time. Lowers his shoulder, falls forward. Down to the 45. Should be enough for the first down. Will be a first down for Malvern. Clock at 2:50 and rolling here in the first quarter.
Yeah, this has been a fast-moving first quarter.
Both teams really committed to the run early, and it could make for an early night one way or the other.
Allen takes the snap, fakes the give to Dupree, looking to throw. Now flushed out to his right. Going to just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Had a ton of pressure coming his way. Tried to get it to carodine, unable to do so.
Well, carodine was right in the middle of double coverage, too, and Bishop looked down and saw that and short-armed it out there, hoping he could come back and get it. I'm pretty sure that's what because you don't want to throw it into the kind of coverage they had on Dylon that time.
Tough to get a lot on it when you're rolling to the right like that. But harmlessly incomplete, brings up 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 45. Carodine split out to the right. Both Clegg and Dupree, one to each side. Give his to Clegg. Ball's on the ground. Clegg's just going to have to dive on it. Going to back it up a couple yards, make it 3rd and 12.
And so this is obviously the situation that the Leopards don't want to be in, 3rd and long, and but we've seen Bishop really drop some dimes, and this could be one where you just air it out to Dylon, and if they intercept it, it's a punt, and if Dylon catches it, it's a big play. So we'll see if we just don't take a chance and throw it deep.
Allen looking to throw,
they were looking at
steps up in the
Janelle
pocket,
too.
but going to be dropped in the backfield. Nice play there by the defensive end, Case and Willard.
Yeah, they
Casey Wheeler just beats his man off the edge and gets to Allen before he can get rid of it.
But, you know, in both games last year against Nashville, they jumped out to leads.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, we see Nashville playing very, very strong, particularly on the defensive side of the ball. They've done a really good job eliminating chunk plays. Not many teams have done that against us this year.
Another flag.
We got another false start.
Okay.
That's the third in the first quarter on the Leopards. Well, that'll make it 4th and a mile. Ozzie Martinez is the one punting it away for the Leopards. Trey Hopkins back to receive for the Scrappers. Low snap, but fielded well. Punt going to take a Malvern roll. Hopkins going to field it at the 35. Gets up over the 40. Steps out of bounds near the 45-yard line. Good starting field position for the Scrappers.
Yeah, that was not a comedy of errors, Ben, but that was just a bunch of errors on that possession.
I, for one, did not think it was funny.
I didn't either.
That's
why I corrected myself.
Is that a drama of errors?
Yeah.
Not every comedian is funny.
Whether you like it or you don't like it, you learn to love it. 1st and 10 from the 45 for the Scrappers. Chambers has Hopkins to his left, twins to each side. Brings a man in motion, give is to Hopkins. Able to make a man miss, still making guys miss up over the 40, and now it's a foot race. Hopkins breaks another tackle. Finally, Brandon Jackson gets a hold of him. He's still pulling him down inside the 10 all the way down to the 7-yard line. What a run by Hopkins.
We have to go back and look. Can't do instant replay, but I know he broke at least 4.
Well, and one of them, he broke the tackle from the official because he bounced off of him as well. And I thought the official was going to help us out there for a little bit. But
but then, you know, who ran him down?
Jackson.
Brandon Jackson. Just will not give up. He's such a great ball player.
1st and goal now from the 7. Give to Hopkins again. Bouncing around the backfield this time, not a lot there. We do have a flag fly. Possibly could be the first one on Nashville. We'll see.
It could be a hold and it could be a face mask. I didn't see. I tell you what, the back judge didn't waste any time throwing it right in there.
trying to see this through the cloud here.
It was on Nashville.
Man, they're backing them up. Hot minute. What'd they call over there? What was the penalty?
Look, I'm giving it to you.
Was it a chop block? I'm not really sure. It was a 10-yard penalty.
They backed him up 10, so was it holding? It looked
I
like.
guess.
It was not the holding signal.
I didn't think it was.
Twins right, split left. Now 1st and goal from the 17.
Reverse.
Got a reverse.
Oops.
Where Ed Will
Really well played.
He's going to be dropped back at the 21, 22-yard line.
When you play a group with as many seniors as this defense has on it, it is tough to fool them. And, you know, there is nothing that this group of linebackers over the last 3 years has not seen. And that they just played that about as well as you can possibly play it.
That'll do it for the first quarter. This one's tied 0-0. We'll be back with a 3rd and goal from the 21 after this. Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Start of the second quarter. 0-0 in this one. Nashville got the ball in a goal-to-goal situation, but it's 3rd and goal from the 21.
Yeah.
Second goal. Forgot about the penalty.
Yeah.
Second.
Well, that
goal.
was like we said, a really, really fast-moving first quarter. And we can see Leopards need to go ahead and
I feel like I'm back.
grab their boot straps and hang on here and stop them inside the Leopard 20, I guess 25.
21.
21.
We're at the 21. feel like I'm back in Greenwood as a kid.
Oh, no, come on now. Don't.
There's a big smoke cloud, man. I'm just saying.
Now I got to go back to my therapist.
I'm just saying there's a big smoke cloud. Chambers got it back to each side, sends a man in motion, looking to throw. Set up a tunnel screen, read well by Malvern. I think it might have been Jared Barber. Kind of tough to tell. But it will make it 3rd and goal from about the 16, 17.
So for Nashville, this really depends on what they feel comfortable with. I mean, either they're going to go for it twice or they're going to try to get probably to about the 7-6 yard line to give them a shot at 4th down.
Chambers looking to throw.
Plenty of time.
They're going for all of
into
it.
the end zone.
Overthrown.
He has a guy, but it is overthrown.
Wow. He missed one there, Seth.
Well, Carodine was having to
They
try to
came back.
play
Yeah.
2 spots. They had a guy that kind of ran a little out to the 10 and then had a guy in the back, and Carodine had no help, so he was just trying to split and play zone.
And did an excellent job. I tell you what. That kid, 24 can either side of the ball. He's a champion.
And really, if the wide receiver drifts more to the middle, he doesn't have to try to throw that over Carodine. He could just rifle it in there.
Yeah.
But thankfully, he didn't drift to the middle because it would have been a much easier throw.
Alexis Brizo on to attempt a field goal for
I
Nashville.
believe he
I
hooked it.
think he missed it left.
I can't see.
He missed it.
He missed it. 11-17 left here in the second quarter. Malvern's defense did hold.
Okay. Illegal
Oh,
procedure.
they're going to – oh.
Okay.
Legal procedure on
Well,
Nashville will be
now-
declined. First down, Malvern.
If it's a false start, you're not supposed to be able to decline it.
Don't ask questions, Ben.
Don't ask questions.
So now, like an illegal shift, you can decline, but you're not supposed to be able to decline a false start because the play's supposed to be dead.
That's one of my big arguments. I think you should be able to.
Which, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with us being able to decline the penalty.
Yeah, there's no problem.
I'm
with
just saying that we weren't supposed to get the option to do so.
that option wasn't there.
I will say, Ron, a lot of times if it is an offsides, they'll give the offense a chance to do the play.
Yeah,
They don't give the defense the same option.
you're exactly right.
I think you ought to let it play out, then come back and call the penalty. But that's just me.
Well, me too. When we take over,
That's right. Well, speaking of taking over, Leopards have taken over 1st and 10. Snap.
There it
throw
is.
To Dupree. He's up the middle. He's got room to run up over the 50, 40.
They're not
gonna catch
him.
They're not going to catch
There
him.
goes the record.
20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Malvern.
wow. We talked about it. You hit the hole, you hit the line, and then boom, it happens. How many times have we seen that?
And I was looking at it. We had a great look, and it sure looked like they had a big hole before the play even started.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, I sure hope we go over that right guard. That's exactly what happened. Took it to the house. Broke 1 or 2 arm tackles. They never were really in serious contention of tackling him that entire play. And Jalen Dupree
Just broke 6,000 career rushing yards on that run. What a way to do it.
And 129.
And 129, so that sets the school
School
record
record.
as well.
Yeah.
Record-breaking run right there.
As a matter of fact,
2 birds with 1 stone.
special guest at halftime. Stay tuned. Ronald Dupree. Daddy of Jalen's going to spend some time with us at halftime.
The kick was good from Martinez. Leopards lead this one 7-0 with 11:08 left in the second quarter. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett, and I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Jalen Dupree takes it 80 yards on a house call. Leopards lead this one 7-0. Your new school rushing leader.
I just got a text from our old buddy Michael Chance, and he okayed that play, and he's okay with the record. So get well, Mikey. We're thinking of you, brother.
Well, Mike would be up here saying, wait a minute, there's way too much math going on.
Yeah.
Ozziel Martinez, kick is away. Going to be fielded by Hopkins at the 13-yard line, up over the 20, 25, 30.
Oh, man.
It's so hard the helmet comes off.
Well, guess who?
Ramir Bennett just
It's like that's the first. That's not the first helmet. Bennett's knocked off.
he is going to have a career in cleaning clocks if that's what he wants to do.
Can he clean windows?
But
Yeah.
that's an example. When we say clean somebody's clock, that's what we're talking about right there.
Oh.
Here I was getting all my clocks out, ready to be cleaned. Jeez.
Well, I know. See what happens when you miss us a couple weeks? You get a little rusty.
When you have a newborn baby, Ron,
Yeah.
you don't have a concept of time anymore.
Yeah, clocks mean nothing,
They
right?
do, baby, nothing. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Bring Conway in motion. Fake the give to him. Chambers going to keep it up the middle. Got a little bit of room. Brought down at the 44-yard line. 1st down for Nashville.
You wondered when Nashville would go to that
yeah.
because Sloan Perrin, the quarterback for Nashville, he really hurt us more than Hopkins did last year running the football, very similar plays. And so you wondered if maybe they might go to that and see if he would be able to pick up some yards on us the same way Sloan Perrin did last year.
Yeah, it's just playing into the aggression of our defense.
Give is to Dixon up the middle.
Oh.
Able to find some space. Going to get down to looks like the other 44, close to another 1st down for Nashville, and it will. 10 yards on that one.
I think an area that Coach Brumfield's really going to harp on when they get in at halftime is going to be tackling. We've had opportunities to minimize plays, but we've not brought them down at the point of attack. I bet that'll be a point of emphasis at halftime.
Chambers throws out to Hopkins, backwards pass, so he's just going to have to dive on it. Was a live ball. Smart play by Hopkins, not giving up on it.
And now, we talked about the Leopards being behind the chains a little bit because of penalties for us. They actually have a negative play, which is even worse because you lose the down too. So, where we might be at 1st and 15 because of a penalty, now they're at 2nd and 14. So they lose the down, which hopefully will play well into Malvern's hands moving forward.
Trips left, Twins right. Empty formation there for Chambers. Brings a man in motion, fakes it. He's going to take off.
Oh.
Not a lot there. He crosses the 50 down to the 49.
I believe that's a Kier, isn't it?
Going to be 3rd and long. Does look like a Kier.
And also looks like Talon Accord again. I mean, and we talked about him, I believe it was last week.
Yeah.
He was just in on a ton of plays and coming in and playing here early, making some big plays for the Leopard defense early in this one as well.
3rd and 13. Chambers looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Now going to try to take off. Able to make the first man miss. Running sideways, thankfully. He's not going to get it. He's going to be dropped.
I love the pursuit.
Did you see Barber?
Great pursuit. And to give the quarterback credit because he kept fighting guys off. But every time he would push a guy away and get closer to the sideline, there was one more orange jersey right in his face. So, hey, that's where you just got to tip your hat to both teams. Quarterback, tough kid, no question about it. But every time he would shove somebody off, the Leopards never stopped to pursue. Every defensive player was covering ground right there. Boom, boom, boom. Finally, we're able to get him out of bounds.
Talon Accord on the tackle. Conway's punt.
Wow.
Going to be fielded by Carodine at the 16-yard line. Does a little spin move to make a couple guys miss, but not going to be able to go too far. Forward progress going to be marked at the 23, and the Leopards will take over from there.
On that last play, on that 4th down play, I was watching Barber, and Jared was the one that kept stringing him out, and played off a couple of blockers, and just it was a great team effort. 8:13 left here in the first half. Leopards lead this one 7-0 if you just joined us.
If you just joined us, where have you been? Leopards take over 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Come out with Twins left, split right.
Well, we've got one guy on 2 wide receivers out there.
Dupree takes the
Of course, we don't
snap.
have a quarterback in the game.
Running up the middle.
Yeah.
Going to get up to the 27-yard line, pick up a 4 on 1st down. You saying they don't respect the arm of Jalen Dupree?
Well, Jalen did throw one. And
I'm saying if it had been Bishop out there, they'd have had 2 guys out there on those wide receivers.
Okay, all right, well, fair enough.
I'd have to agree with that.
Same formation for the Leopards, 2nd and 6. Dupree takes the snap. Got another flag.
Oh, he was setting up to throw it. Did you see? I think he may have been kind of doing the old Tebow, Darren McFadden, take a step, pop up, look.
Instead, we're doing the moonwalk backwards with another false start.
Okay, I'm going to blame this on being off a couple of weeks and a little rusty because we just haven't – that has not been a problem with us this year.
Actually, if that hit last one, get off the sideline and come into the hash mark where you can see.
I don't want to see it anymore.
2nd and 11 now.
He might be seeing things he ain't seeing.
Twins left, split right.
You got man-to-man coverage out there on carodine.
Allen takes a snap looking to throw. Looks like it is.
It
It was either deflected or knocked out of the arm of Allen. Looks like they're calling it a fumble.
It had to be knocked out, but it sure looked like – I mean, his arm obviously went forward, but I guess he lost control of the football before his arm started moving forward.
Wow.
Now going to make it
Third
second
and a whole
forever.
bunch,
Yeah,
yeah,
third and
this is-
forever, yeah. Looks like Malvern's going to take a timeout and talk about it. 7:03 left here in the second quarter. Leopards lead 7-0. We'll be back after this.
No matter your season of life, no matter your banking needs, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank.
There's a place I'm welcome in. There's a place I know I'm called a friend. There's a place that I'm never alone. 'Cause there's a place called home. A place called home.
Come home to Farmers Bank.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Leopards leading in this one 7-0. 7:03 left here in the second quarter.
Well, we'll have to see if we've got a 3rd and 23 play, guys.
In the past, it's been carodine.
Carodine. Got trips.
You know, I don't. No, he is out there. No, he's not. I don't even see carodine out there.
I can't pick out numbers right now.
No, it's hard to see. I think that's Dupri at quarterback. It is. He's going to take the snap, look to run up the middle. Not a lot there. Maybe pick up a 2 or 3 there. Just try to give your punter a little bit more space.
Yeah, and trust your defense.
Ozziel Martinez will trot out to punt it away for the Leopards. Hopkins set around midfield to receive the punt for the Scrappers.
Boy, they're
Martinez.
offside. Nope, guess not.
Whoa.
Woo, woo.
Yeah, that one, not a very good punt off the foot of Martinez there. And Nashville's going to take over about the 38-yard line.
Yeah, excellent field position for the Scrappers.
So, you know, as a defense, you've played obviously really, really well so far. You've done a really good job. Now, some of that is if we're just going to – I hope this doesn't come back to haunt me, but, I mean, Nashville is – you just looking at their statistics, they're not going to be very proficient throwing the football. I mean, they just is not what they do.
Yeah.
And so, you know, you kind of feel like you can somewhat take that away and you can kind of load the box. The Leopards have done that. And they've done a pretty good job keeping Hopkins in check.
Give is to Hopkins up the middle. Breaks off of a couple of tackles. Going to get up over the 35. His helmet's off again.
Yeah.
Down to the 34-yard line.
You know, and he did have that one really nice run. But other than that, they've done a pretty good job of keeping him in check. And, in fact, you know, you'd almost say that as of late, it's been Chambers at the quarterback position that's giving them a better chance at picking up yards running the football.
Give is to Dixon.
Ooh.
Able to make one man miss, fall down just short of the 30. Got a flag fly. I've got an idea here. I'm wondering if that's trapping any of the cool air in there and causing the windows to possibly fog up more.
Science.
I could be completely wrong, but it's worth a try.
Hey, it's worth a try. I missed the call, guys.
I don't know, but it backed him up, so I'm in favor.
I don't think they've announced it yet.
Well, he didn't give her a good job the last time. Let's see what this is.
It's going to be 5 yards,
That's
whatever
holding.
it is. No.
Holding on Malvern.
Hold on, Malvern.
Now, wait a minute. Why'd they back it up then?
Okay, we're out there on the outside, away from the call play, and we're holding.
That'll be a first down for the Scrappers.
Okay.
We have twins right, split left. Dixon and Hopkins to each side of Chambers. Give is to Hopkins off the left side. Nothing there. So he's going to be dropped right at the 21-yard line. Maybe a pickup of 1.
Once again, 5 minutes and 13 seconds left here in the first half. The Leopards lead this one 7-0, and Nashville deep into Leopard territory, just outside the 20-yard line.
Twins right, twins left. Hopkins to the right of Chambers. Chambers looking to throw out to Hopkins. Got it complete. Able to hurdle a man, but still not going to be able to go too far. They're going to be dropped near the line of scrimmage there.
I believe that was Dylon that came in and kind of broke up the momentum on that, forced Hopkins to kind of hop and allowed other Leopards to close the gap.
Hopkins.
This is another big third down for the Leopards here, and make them make a decision.
Will be 3rd and 10 for the Scrappers. Twins left, split right. Dixon to the left of Chambers.
And somebody left early. I don't know if it was us or them, but somebody left early.
Conway, what a catch. Conway one-handed bring that one in for the touchdown for the Scrappers. Incredible catch.
That's as good as you'll see.
That's one you just kind of tip your hat to and say,
I'm sitting
nicely
here.
done.
I'm looking through all of the clouds and everything, and I didn't see the catch. I saw him come up. I thought, it's over his head.
It was back shoulder, one-handed grab.
Really?
Yeah, it was nice. Brizo on to attempt the extra point. Good snap. Kick is away. And it's good. 4:14 left here in the second quarter. Tied 7-7. We'll be back after this.
At MNB, we know that every customer is different. That's why we provide one-on-one guidance from our lending professionals. Our dedicated team understands the importance of taking that next step, and we offer our customers superior financial products and services. Put the strength and stability of MNB to work for you, with loan structures tailored to help you make sound financial decisions. Come see what banking with a real community bank feels like. Visit us online at mnbbank.com.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. 4:14 left here in the half. Nashville evens the score 7-7. Brizo on to kick off for the Scrappers. Going to kick deep here. Retreating is Miles. He'll let it go into the end zone for a touchback.
You could tell that, on film, Nashville has not kicked it deep because that took us completely by surprise. Looked like one of those balls where you or hit the deep center field and your center fielder's playing a little too shallow, and he looks up and is like, uh-oh. Yeah. I'm gonna have to run and try to catch that one, and luckily that one had enough juice to get into the end zone. Because those can be dangerous. Those can check up and kind of start to die down or inside the 5, and it's not a punt. You've got to field it.
Should have used a balata. Oblong ball. That's funny.
It is an oblong ball.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Twins left for the Leopards. Dupri takes the snap, looking to run off the left side. Now cuts it up, makes a one-man miss. Goes through another pair near the 30-yard line. Looks like they're going to call first down.
Yeah, Jalen slid out to his left outside of the tackles on that one and found some running room.
Did a nice job. It's design. You give one step to the right, you get defense momentum going one way, but you're never intended to go that way. It's almost like a way to play the counter.
Yeah.
You know, when you have a running back behind the quarterback.
Here's the snap. Allen looking to throw, steps up in the pocket, able to get away from one man, still under a whole lot of pressure, trying to find Martin, unable to do so. They're all over Allen early.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm just I remember a meeting of the minds down at Ashdown with the offensive line early in that ball game, and there may be one of the same things here because they're really getting some penetration on Bishop, and he just hasn't had any time.
No, still able to open up some running lanes, but struggling a little bit in the early going with pass protection.
Seems like what Nashville's wanting to do against the pass is put a lot of pressure on and make sure they lock down Dylon with help over the top.
Give is to Dupri off the left side. Lowers shoulder over a man down to the 35.
In one area I think we can say Nashville has done very, very well is they've tackled extremely well today.
Yes,
I mean, you know, there's not been a lot of broken tackles, and that's been an area where Malvern has really excelled. They've been able to break a lot of tackles over the course of the season, and
we got a flag here,
this
guys.
is one where they've not been able to break tackles and pick up yards after contact.
If you're watching at home, I think
what was that signal?
It was holding, but I think that's like 9-1 in favor of Nashville right now. Leopards penalized far more than the Scrappers in the first half. That'll make it 2nd and 20. Wiped out a 5-yard gain. Twins right, split left. Allen takes the snap looking to throw.
Here he is.
It got deflected.
Yeah.
And again, it's just great pressure from Nashville. Offensive line right now really struggling to kind of keep that pocket clean for.
Well, they are.
That was number 40, Harris for Nashville. He kind of gave a move like he was going to the outside, then just completely swam back into the inside and bats the pass away from Allen. I'm not sure right now. The only way Malvern's going to be able to get any kind of clear run or passing game going is see if we can't roll Allen out in the pocket and get him a little bit of time at this point. Or you move Janelle over there to chip him.
Yep. Let Jalen throw the ball. Oh, wow.
Well, with the amount of, and you don't, I don't know that I would necessarily pull this.
Wow.
This.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was really obvious. That had to be a miscalculation on. I mean, we had a player in by their linebackers before.
It was a delay game.
But with the sheer amount of pressure that Nashville's bringing on passing downs, what I would not do at this point, or I wouldn't do it right now at 3rd and 25, but we know we've got that tight end screen. And so when you get a lot of pressure, screens are a way to kind of hurt teams that bring a lot of pressure. You take the linebackers, that pressure from the linebacker out of play. And so we've got that trick in our bag, and I wonder at some point if Coach Parker or Coach Plumlee is going to pull that tight end screen out to kind of try to hurt them with this linebacker pressure that they're bringing.
Yeah, they're definitely selling out, and the the other side of that is, we've had, like you say, we've had running lanes for Jalen, for Dupree, and but boy, I tell you, when we go back to pass, it's a different ball game, Ben.
It is. I think they know that they can allow Bishop to have a clean pocket with Carodine out there. They tried not bringing pressure early, and he was able to make a read. Okay, they're putting the safety over the top. That means Martin's going to be open. But they have their response to that is we're just not going to allow him time to make a read. We're just going to bring the pressure, and we're going to make sure that Carodine can't hurt us over the top.
Make it 3rd and 25 from the 15-yard line. 3:16 left here in the half. Leopards come to the line. Twins right, split left. I believe it might be Clegg to the right of Allen. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, going to take off.
Ooh.
Unable to break the last tackle of what could have been at least getting it near the idea of possibly thinking about going for it, but punt team going to try it out for the Leopards.
And we won't be in any hurry. I'm a little surprised that Nashville has not called the timeout
Again, yeah.
Because I would imagine that we're going to try to milk this thing down as much as we can.
We need a better kick than we got the last time, guys.
Martinez, punt.
That's better.
Well, maybe.
Well,
I don't know where it went out of bounds.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
walking.
he's walking back.
Whoa,
Golly.
whoa.
Okay, well, that's not
great.
Nope.
not great, but
That's 38 last time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds exactly left here in the first half, and the Leopards have got their hands full with these Scrappers.
Well, it's like you said, a little rust coming off the bye week. And, I mean, got to be nearing, 10 penalties in the first half?
Yeah.
Got a trips right, split left. Hopkins to the left of Chambers here on 1st and 10.
more wide receivers than we've
Scrappers.
seen.
Chambers looking to throw over the middle to Conway.
Oh, that was maybe an unnecessary push. I feel like a little fortunate we didn't get a flag right there, honestly.
That's not the NFL. He's down where he goes down. Skinny post to Conway is complete. Will be a first down for Nashville down to the 24-yard line. Plenty of time left. 2:24 and counting. Bring a man in motion from right to left. Give to Hopkins off the right side. Now cuts up to the middle. A lot of room. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Scrappers.
You know, this next 2 minutes and 13 seconds is huge, guys, because I'm going to tell you what, we need to do something because, as you know, the Scrappers get the ball coming out to start the second half, at the beginning of the third quarter. So Leopards really need to put something together here right before halftime.
Well, we heard about Hopkins in the coaches show. We talked about him before the game, and in our conference, he may be the best running back we have to play in our conference. I mean, he's certainly not the best running back in the conference. Feel like we got that one under wraps, but I mean, he may be the best one we play in conference.
We got that one sewed up.
Brizo's kick was good. 2:13 left here in the second quarter. Scrappers lead the Leopards 14-7. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Brizo's kick low. Fielded at the 15-yard line, up over the 20-25.
Through there. He'll find a hole.
It is.
And, Tristan Miles had one man to beat, unable to do so. Touchdown-saving tackle.
That was really a good, outstanding open field tackle there by number 7. That would be Jamarian Conway, the junior wide receiver, outside linebacker, and he saved 7.
But even still, now you're in
lots of time.
You're inside Nashville territory. You've got 2:07. Just eliminate the penalties. No penalties in the negative plays. Don't allow sacks. With the way we run the football, very easily you could continue to run the football with 2:07.
Yeah.
Even though you kind of think hurry up maybe, but the way we run it, still very much running the football's in play.
1st and 10. Allen takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking to throw out towards Martin. Got it complete. Going to be brought down around the 34-yard line. First down, Leopards.
Beautiful route, beautiful throw.
Beautiful
and
route.
that is a wide receiver that knows exactly where he's supposed to be, and a quarterback that has trust he's going to be exactly where he's supposed to be, because he threw that ball before Martin turned around and stopped. That takes a lot of trust from the quarterback position to believe that wide receiver is going to be right there.
1st and 10 from the 33. Dupree takes
there it is.
There it is.
There it is. Touchdown, Jalen
Super
Dupree.
Dukes.
I'll call it 15 yards out.
You called it. You jumped on that one early, didn't you?
Hey, it's like, in today's world information, you got to be first. If you ain't first, you're last.
Oh.
That's what? 160 for Dupree on the night, which moves him up to number 9 in the state. Number 9 in the state all-time rushing list, Jalen Dupree. He likes to break records on touchdown runs.
Yeah.
Dylon carodine on to hold for the kick of Martinez. Kick is away, and it is good.
That's a big score.
1:36 left here in the half. Leopards tie it up, 14-14. We'll be back after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
Welcome you here back into Leopard Stadium. 1:36 left until halftime. Good one here. 14-14. Jalen Dupree scores his second touchdown of the night. Moves to 9th overall in the history of rushing yards in the state of Arkansas. Oziel Martinez kick. Going to be fair caught around the 30-yard line. Well,
should be about the 29s where he actually caught it, but
it was actually.
It's easier for the officials to do the math if you put it right on the 30.
Well, I was going to give him the 30. At first, I thought he was going to give him like the 33, and I really was going to be questioning that.
I'm sitting there looking at between the 28 and the 29, and you set it on the 30.
They like those.
It's easier,
but I want you to notice they put the nose. Listen, this is you know exactly what they put the nose of the ball right on the 30-yard line. So it's like there should be. It makes it very easy for them if it's third and for a first down play. They can easily tell.
Trips left, split right. Dixon to the right of Chambers here. 1st and 10 from the 30. Bring Conway in motion. Fake the give to him. Chambers running up the middle. Going to get up over the 40-yard line down to the 41.
That was successful for him before. They send the tailback in motion, pull a linebacker with him, and they get just a seam between that center guard, and 7 can hurt you.
124 and counting. Same formation for the Scrappers. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Chambers this time looking to throw. Airs it out. We're going to have a flag.
Oh, wow.
Whoa, wow.
Going to be Tristan Miles most likely called on the pass interference there. Don't know if he had a hold of him or.
I couldn't see.
Well, how could you not see? We have such a clear view up here.
Yeah, I mean, that's. I didn't think he was that close to him. That's what I'm thinking.
You know, there may very well have been contact. I don't know that the ball was going to be catchable. I felt like, and again, my angle's not real good.
I think the argument, Ben, is he prevented it from being catchable.
Well, I know that's what they call pass interference for. But I mean, I think the ball was thrown behind him, and Tristan was behind him. So I don't know that the contact would have made any difference.
What I'm saying is, if Tristan holds him there, it's going to look like it's way away. If he'd have been running the whole time, it may not have been that far off. Twins to each side. Hopkins going to get the carry.
Forrest Landry
on him immediately. Yeah. Hopkins with some strength, able to
look at this.
Still pick up some yards, but nice play by Landreth.
And Scrappers call a timeout.
Yep. 59.7 left here in the second quarter. Tie ball game, 14-14. We'll be back after this. Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Looks like they add some time back to the clock. 1:05.
Whoa.
Left here in the half. Nashville still with 2 timeouts to work with. Tied 14-14. Facing a 2nd and 8 from the 42-yard line. Hopkins lined up to the right of Chambers. Chambers takes the snap, pitches it out to Hopkins, whose ball was it, but able to come up with it. He had not only avoided being dropped in the backfield, but did it while bobbling the ball. It's pretty impressive.
I'm trying to figure out something.
Okay.
A while ago, that play started at 1:03, And we ran time off, and they put it back to 105.
I don't know why they called it. They called forward progress on that previous play, so the clock should have stopped.
But it had gone back to 103 instead of 105.
I think he said the play before that got it to 103.
Oh, okay.
Should have been stopped at
Okay,
105.
okay. Well, you know.
Nashville takes its second timeout. We'll keep it here.
As we try to we try to uncover the secrets of the space-time continuum.
I apologize. I didn't realize we had a hot mic.
I just enjoy watching Ron take off his socks and start looking at toes and figuring out.
I was. I'm thinking something's not right here now.
He's looking at these fogged up mirrors, seeing if he can start drawing on them, do some math.
Yeah, I'm going to do this.
I wish we could, because that means we could wipe it, but the condensation's on the other side.
Condensation. Ben, we got some time. You're a former educator, now an administrator. Explain condensation to the
I think
people.
administrators are still considered educators.
Who do you educate now? I was trying to get you to explain condensation to the people.
It's part of the water cycle, but I didn't teach science. I taught social studies and English.
I did for a few years.
Well, then you explain the water cycle to us.
Oh, well, it goes up, evaporates and goes into the clouds, comes back down as rain, all those beautiful things.
And then sticks to the window.
That's right. Trips left, split right. 3rd and 7 for the Scrappers. Chambers takes the snap, looking to throw. Airs it out.
There it is.
Gonna be intercepted.
And got a chance.
Got one man to beat, pushed out of bounds. That was Jabori Jacobs.
Yeah,
There's one of those sophomores we've talked about.
I love that kid. He's everywhere.
And he has a chance to really be special at a number of positions as we continue to grow. I mean, you just never know what's going to happen with the quarterback position. He's a guy that could help us there in the future. He's a guy that could help us at wide receiver. And right there, he has put in some phenomenal time for us at cornerback. Has really kind of helped shore up and give us some depth in that secondary, and allows us to do different things with Dylon in the secondary. It allows us to move him around, rest him a little bit more.
Same thing, and rest Martin, too.
And now offensively, the Leopards going to try to score here.
Sure they are.
Allen takes the snap,
There he
looking
is.
to throw. Fade
Look at
route
there.
towards Janelle. Ooh, now that.
There was some contact, and I think we're wondering.
What? Brandon Jackson is going into the locker room early. Hopefully, maybe he's just going to get an early trip to the bathroom or something. We're going to think. Well, okay. We'll get an update on that as quickly as we can. 2nd and 10, 45 seconds. Give to Dupri. Able to make a man miss, but not the second. Going to be dropped in the backfield back at the 40-yard line.
Be interesting if we call our last time out here, and we will. So.
Leopards will take their last time out. 38.5 seconds left here in the half. Tied 14-14. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. 38.5 seconds left here in the half. Leopards used their last timeout, facing a 3rd and 12 from the 40-yard line. Going to come out with twins left, split right. Shift carodine into the slot. Janelle going to be out here on an island by himself on the right side. Dupri lined up to the left of Allen. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw. Steps up into the pocket. He's just going to be dropped. And that'll bring up 4th down. We'll see.
We do not have to snap it.
No, not unless
so
Nashville uses
Nashville could call a timeout and make us punt it. But I think everybody may be satisfied to go in here. But I'm going to tell you, if they're going to do that, you might call a timeout with 4 seconds and take a shot.
Well, we don't have a timeout.
We don't have a timeout.
Oh, then we won't do that.
We won't do that.
It'd be tough to do that.
We won't do that then.
Chris Webber somewhere is going, wait a minute.
In an interesting first half here, the Leopards and our friends from Nashville, 14-14, and I think it's fortunate to as much laundry's been on the ground and where we're at. I think it's Bidswell. I think we'll be okay in the second half. What do you guys think?
I think we're going to go in and get some good adjustments and possibly a good talking to.
Life Point Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. Life Point Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at lifepointmalvern.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium, start of the second half. In a huge 7-4A conference matchup. Good game so far, tied 14-14. Your hometown Leopards hosting the Nashville Scrappers on senior night. Malvern did win the toss in the first half, elected to receive, so Nashville will be getting the ball to begin the second half. What kind of adjustments do we need to make, Ron?
I think there's some things we really need to clean up, and we need to clean up a few things on the offensive line, on our alignments, paying attention to the snap, and I'm going to attribute that to the off week. You know, not being in really good rhythm, and eliminate if we can eliminate the penalties, you know, that's going to go a long ways on deciding the final score on this one for us.
Yeah, I think it boils down to eliminating the penalties, or at least cutting them back by a whole lot. And the two long touchdown or the two long runs by Hopkins have been because we didn't tackle well. So I would say tackling needs to be a point of emphasis as well.
Martinez's kick was fielded about the 28-yard line. Going to be driven out of bounds by Barber around the 38. Wiley on the return for the Scrappers.
Seems like every time when we're on defense, every special teams, every time you look up, you see 16. He's every 16, 8, or 11, or 24, or 4, 55,
7, 11,
52. You know, it's just it's really, and 44. It's just a good bunch.
Leopards are going to have to go the second half without Brandon Jackson, sophomore defensive lineman, who has been huge for the Leopards this season. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line, twins to each side for the Scrappers. Hopkins to the right of quarterback. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. Chambers going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on first down.
I tell you, Perez really saw that one coming, Ben, and didn't fall for it like we did in the first half.
No, really good instincts by Angel Perez, Talon Accord, helping to make sure that there was no push forward after contact. Good first play for the Leopards on defense.
Going to swing it out incomplete, looking for Conway. Receiver came in motion, trying to get in the ball quickly in space. Incomplete. Something to watch there, guys. We, the last second, took our corner off of the outside receiver over here. Now, granted, he didn't look like he was ever going to be involved in the play, but something I'm sure we'll fix. Trips left, split right. 3rd and 10 from the 38. Hopkins to the right of Chambers. Get the play from the line. Now we're set to go. Bring the man in motion, fakes it. Chambers looking to throw. Going to air it out deep. Incomplete.
Got batted down or
I'm not really sure what happened.
What happened? The ball, the arm got here, the ball did, but it was a wounded duck going out there.
When does season open, Ben? Do you know? I'm not a duck hunter myself.
Tell you what, that's a really nice 3 and out for the Leopards to start the second half, and should come out with decent field position, Seth.
Yeah, got an official's timeout here.
Yeah.
He's coming over to the Malvern sideline to discuss something.
He's pointing.
Conway is back to punt for the Scrappers. Carodine back to receive for the Leopards. Coach Plumley having a discussion with the White Hat. We're guessing something to do with
25-second clock on this end.
Oh, yeah, it looks like all power over there has gone out.
Yeah, golly, it has.
Yeah, concession stand, everything. Well, I hope you got your nachos now.
Yeah, it's back. Just brief.
It's coming back on. Maybe it's generators. Here we go. They're going to punt.
All right. Conway gets the snap. Punt is away. Carodine backs away from it.
Ah, nice Leopard bounce.
Yeah, Leopard bounce going to be down around the 30, 31-yard line. Leopards will take over from there.
There have been in the last couple of years some first halves where we just felt like maybe they didn't come out with the intensity they wanted to. I figured there was some paint coming off the walls in some of those other games because they've come out with a different kind of intensity. Would like to really see that really out of the offensive line. I mean, because the offensive line has not gotten the push that we have seen. Now, to be fair, the defensive front for Nashville is a strength for Nashville. That's probably their best position group.
Well, Harris, that sophomore defensive lineman, defensive end, has just been a menace so far. 1st and 10 from the 30. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle, now bounces it out to the left side. Trying to get outside, going to drag a man for a few yards. Looks
That's
like
really
4 yards, maybe.
That's 4 yards. It could have been nothing right there. Changing direction and going to his left out to the outside, and just showed speed to get out there, Ben.
Good speed, good strength. I mean, he's kind of got a guy hanging off of his shoulder the whole time, and good balance as well. And looks like that may be Dupree hobbling off a little bit.
Do have an official's timeout.
So maybe they're looking at the crown of his foot.
I don't know. He's walking, which is always a good sign.
And we're quiet watching Jalen come off. He's looks like he's favored that left ankle, left foot just a little bit. So what we're going to see now, Ben, we're going to see number 35, a dynamic sophomore back, and a lot different style, but a lot of the same results, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just and really sometimes it's the change of pace can throw a defense off. You hope maybe that's going to be the case until we figure out what's going on with Dupree, and hopefully he can get back out there tonight, because this kind of looks like a ball game where you're going to need some horses to run the race.
Yeah.
Will be 2nd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Allen takes the snap, give is to Clegg.
Nice
Cuts
hold.
it up, got some room. Spins off of a man. Going to be drugged down. Looks like around the 47-yard line. That Nashville guy appeared to be celebrating. I don't know.
Because he got him down.
He got him down.
He said he stopped him from running.
And when I talk about change of pace, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, and good to see number 2 already back out on the field, but 35 maybe just has a gear earlier maybe than Dupree has. He certainly doesn't have the strength, the size, but man, he can hit the hole in a hiccup.
Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle. Got some room.
Ooh.
Well, unable to fight through the tag. Looked like he was going to burst through like he has so many times before. Still gets over the 50 down to the 47-yard line.
Really good play on first down. You like to get 6 out of it. 2nd and 4 if that offensive line, perhaps got challenged a little bit in the locker room. You're looking at, okay, if we get at least 2 on 2nd down, and you get 2 on 3rd down, you start the clock's over. You're just trying to keep the chains moving forward.
Twins left, split right. Dupree to the right of Allen. Allen looking to throw quick out to Janelle. Complete. Fighting for yardage, just using strength. Keelan Janelle says, weight room.
I'm sorry. This kid is so big and so strong. I'm going to tell you what, Arkansas State got a steal.
Well, and we've been talking, a lot of people ask, when's Keelan going to get the ball? When's Keelan going to get the ball? And, You know, it's almost like we've been saving that until we had our backs up against the wall.
Yeah.
Because they tried to hit him deep early in the first half, and then they go right to him on kind of a little hitch route.
1st and 10 from the 34. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle.
There.
Powers through
There.
over a guy.
Wow.
Going to have another first down as he's down to the 23.
Yeah, he's starting to feel it. You can kind of start to see that
you can tell
that offense is getting a little bit more juice.
Well, and another thing too, and the safeties and the corners, when you're getting pounded like that, in the third and the fourth quarter, it takes a, you remember that.
Going to be 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Twins left for the Leopards. Janelle, the up back on the left. Allen will line up behind Dupree. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run up the middle again. Gets up over the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, right now they're, when Dupree scored that long first touchdown, they're kind of giving us the same look defensively where they are really spread out in the middle. And if we keep seeing that look, we're going to keep pounding it right up the middle. And right behind that senior center, Jack Bullhouse. And while we're talking about Jack, I want to give a shout-out to his mom, who unfortunately could not be here on senior night.
Yes.
Dealing with some medical things. But, man, what a great dad mom she is.
Gosh,
I mean, and
yeah.
she's just an unbelievable mom. And just want to know that we're thinking and praying for her here.
Allen airs one out for carodine, incomplete. Do have a flag, most likely in the area of holding.
I think we got a backside hold here on the.
I don't like it when they hold the backside.
Yeah, I mean it's behind. It's the bad thing about it is, but in the backside, it's behind the play. It's just. That's what they got him for.
Yep. That'll back the Leopards up 10. Now looking at a 2nd and long from the 29-yard line. 2nd and 16, we'll call it. 8:20.
And unfortunately, it's kind of the same formula we saw in the first half.
Yes,
I mean, we were moving the football. I mean, if we don't hurt ourselves, we get enough positive plays to move the sticks. But, the penalties really plagued us in the first half, and now they've put us behind the sticks here in the third quarter.
Dupree takes the snap, running off the left side. Going to pick up, looks like 3 yards. Make it about 3rd and 13.
And again, to Nashville's credit, they are tackling Jalen better than any team we've played this year.
Yeah.
Most of the time when we have seen Jalen take a defender one-on-one, Jalen has won that matchup. And he won that matchup because he hit him and moved forward. But most of the time in one-on-one matchups, Jalen is so strong that he just knocks him over and keeps going. It's like a bowling pin. But give Nashville credit. They have wrapped up, and they may get dragged 3 or 4 yards, but they're doing a good job of bringing running backs to the ground.
Allen takes the snap, and he just says he can't do anything with it.
Wow.
I mean, they're all over him from the jump.
They were around our right tackle before our right tackle realized that the play was gone.
Yep, that's Harris again. He's just, again, only a sophomore, but, man, he is impressive. Leopards going to use their first time out of the half, facing a 4th and 17. We'll take it with them. This one's tied 14-14 with 7:22 left here in the third. We'll be back after this.
Hi, this is State Representative Rick McClure. Over the years, it's been a joy to cheer on the Leopards with their winning traditions. It's also good to know that our students are in the great hands of a committed, hard-working staff of Malvern School District. We wish the best for all of our Leopard sports and all the activities this school year. God bless.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Leopards facing a 4th and 17 from the 30-yard line. 7:22 left here in the third quarter. Twins right, split left. Allen takes the snap, rolling to his right. And just, again, doesn't have enough time to let it go.
Wow.
That's
Once again, it's Harris getting his paw on Bishop's arm before he can get it released.
fighting through a double team that time. Well, Nashville will take over on downs.
And he has been quite the problem today.
Yes, he has. He's going to continue to be a problem for the next 2 or 3 years.
Maybe we need Vanilla Ice because we got a problem. But, he can solve it.
Are we going to check out the hook?
Yeah.
Give is
Reverse.
to Hopkins off the right side. He's going to power forward for about 3 yards. I think they just fooled you with the reverse. There's a lot of motion just for
Well,
the
there
little
was.
handoff.
I called reverse, and I'd have been a linebacker. I'd have been way out of position, wouldn't I?
Well, you called reverse, but I quickly threw down the Uno reverse card back at you, and it was your turn again. 2nd and 7 from the 35. Twins right, split left. Give to Dixon off the right side. Cuts
Nice
it up
hold.
with some room.
Boy, that guy's got some giddy up in his giddy up.
Yeah, he's near the first down. They're going to say he's got it. First down, Scrappers.
We got a timeout on the field for an injury of some sort.
Got another Leopard down. I'm not sure that's not Jared Barber. They're looking, looks like at a leg, possibly lower leg.
Yeah, I don't see 16 standing up.
Well,
the Nashville coaches were out there pretty quick, along with the Leopard coaches.
6:38 left here in the third quarter. We'll take a break while they tend to Jared. 14-14. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back to Leopard Stadium.
Good news. 16's walking off on a little bit of help, a little bit of limp, but they got him up and.
Oh, well, now he's walking off on his own power. The way that he was,
he's so tough.
you know, you can tell when a guy's really in pain. And
Yeah.
I mean, he was in some pain, and so I was worried that it was going to be
this kid is
pretty serious. But I mean, he's and it may be because Jared's a tough kid.
He's tough. You can't tell. Yeah.
You know, we wouldn't know if his femur was broken too. He would walk off the field, but
Will be impressive.
Listen, he played with that torn up shoulder muscle, whatever it was, all last year.
Twins left. Late Twins right. Hopkins to the left of Chambers. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Bring a man in motion. Fake the give to Hopkins. Rolling to his left. Now going to take off with it is Chambers. He runs right into Talon Accord as he crosses the 45 down to the 46.
Talon made a really good job there playing off his blocker and keeping the ball player to the inside, what I'm trying to say. I'll get it out in a minute.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty good open field tackle
It was.
because there was a lot of green space between Chambers and the next Leopard, so needed that stop.
Give to Hopkins off the right side. Bounces off the first tackler. Not going to elude the second bunch. They're going to push him back after a gain of what looks like about 2 yards.
You know, we actually had him stopped for about a yard and a half loss there, Ben, and he just popped up and did a 360 and picked up 2.
Well, he's been really, I mean, I don't know what you would call it, but his ability to just kind of hop one way or the other, I mean, it's just like a jump stop. And then to land in a spot where he has a little crease to get started going forward again. We've seen that several times in this football game.
Trips right, split left. Chambers got Hopkins to his right. Going to fake it to him. Tunnel screen set up to Conway. He gets up over the 50. Tristan Miles makes a nice tackle right at the line to gain.
It's going to be really close.
I believe it's going to be a first down.
The way these guys spotted, I feel sure it is.
Looks like, yep, they're going to mark it first down. Tunnel screen nicely set up there to Conway, able to get just enough for the first down.
14-14, 4:43 left in the third.
Chambers takes the snap, give is to Hopkins. This time the turf monster gets him as he goes over the 50. We'll pick up 1 there.
Yeah, that time he tried to do his little jump step, hop step, and he did the hop plant.
Hopkins did the hop plant.
Make it 2nd and 9 from the 47-yard line. As Ron said, we're nearing the 4-minute mark here in the third quarter. Still tied 14-14. Hopkins shift over to the right of Chambers. Twins to each side. Chambers rolling to his left, looking to throw out
There's
to
a
Hopkins. He's going to get up.
There it is. They found it.
40-yard line.
That's sad. Now, the back judge back at the 25-yard line had to call hold at the 50.
I don't know how the side judge didn't see it because he had as good a view as we did.
And the umpire, I mean, the white hat was right there in the middle of it. Anyway, as homers, we can
be that as it may. I do think they were able to pick up on that one.
Maybe it's because we were hollering.
Yet we're having a conversation. No, they're going to wave it off.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I believe Ron says wow.
That's, I mean, I'm a lot further away than the official is, and I saw it.
Well, no, now the play goes run out of bounds at the 40-yard line. What, we replaying the down?
We're totally confused.
So now we're going back to the 40.
No, now they're moving it back up to where the
marked
end
it to
of
the
play
complete
was.
opposite side of the hash.
Oh, my.
This is.
Oh, my.
Huh.
Tell him, JD. I wish he had his voice so that guy could hear him.
Yeah, that, I don't know about all that. Makes it 3rd and 2. Hopkins moves over to the right of Chambers. Chambers takes the snap, looking to throw. Going to step up and run. Should have enough for the first down as Landreth's going to bring him down near the 38-yard line.
Guys, we've seen some bad crews. This is, are we at Bauxite or Lakeside?
Ron, I'm about to turn your mic down, son. Chill out.
He didn't say that this was a bad crew.
Chill
He's
out.
just saying that we've seen some.
Just everybody chill out.
Over the years.
Twins right, split left. Give is to Hopkins.
There we go.
Up the middle. Stuffed pretty quickly, and the ball's out.
Has anybody blown? I guess they blew the whistle. That's one of the things about being in the press box. Sometimes we can't hear the whistle sometimes, and so we don't know when the play's dead and when it's not, and you kind of wish they'd have not blown that whistle about half a second later.
Makes it 2nd and 9 from the 37. 2:45 and counting left here in the third quarter.
Looks like zero coverage, just playing man-to-man all the way across the board.
Chambers looking to throw. We got a flag. It's going to be a false start on Nashville. Do you believe in miracles?
Okay, I'm not going to pick on anybody, but I tell you what, guys, we're really missing Brandon Jackson in there at that tackle spot.
Yeah, I mean, we've mentioned him, it seems, every week now for about 6 games, and he has just
dominated.
Really put a different kind of attitude to that interior defensive line.
2nd and 14, Chambers drops to throw, gets away from the initial rush. Now he's going to have some room to run. Steps out of bounds near the 35-yard line. Bring up about a 3rd and 6 or 7.
Well, and Sloan Perrin hurt us a lot running the ball last year, and I I don't think that Carson Chambers may be quite to that level yet. He's just a sophomore, but he has had some really, really savvy plays once the pocket breaks down and, went from a second and really long situation to a 3rd and 6 where they have a reasonable chance of picking up the first down right here.
Probably 4-down territory also.
Twins to each side. Hopkins to the right of Chambers. 3rd and 6 from the 34-yard line. Chambers takes the snap, looking to throw. Stepping up in the pocket. Got a man, but unable to bring it in. Incomplete. Will make it 4th and 6.
Little fortunate there because I think if he just waits a hair to throw that football, he allows the wide receiver to get into that open spot of the zone. We had 2 linebackers sitting back there right in the middle of the field, so it was going to be tough to squeeze it in between the hash marks. But if he waits and gives that wide receiver a little time, Nashville might have had something right here. But big opportunity for the Leopards to get off the field, and if they do right here, they'll have decent field position as a little side bonus.
It is 4th and 6 from the 34-yard line.
Big play in the football game, really, for momentum purposes.
Yeah.
Trips right. Chambers looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Running out of time. Going to have to get rid of it. Incomplete.
Oh, and now we've got a hurt Leopard, and he looks really in a lot of pain. And
Forrest.
Is that Forrest Landreth?
He's pretty tough, though.
He's
Forrest. Yeah, well, you know what.
He's thinking, man, if I
he got that helmet off. He's grinning. I can see he's grinning from here, all up here.
He's thinking there were 2 football games where he probably could have played, but the coaches held him out, and so he's probably thinking, I'm not going to give. I know I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm not going to give them any opportunity to not let me step on this football field. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to hide behind these guys, and I'm going to hurt in private for a little bit.
55.
1st and 10 for the Leopards. Take over at the 34-yard line. Minute 55 left here in the 3rd quarter. Tie ball game. Allen takes the snap. Give to Dupree off the left side. Now
good stutter step.
Dupree on the run. He crosses the 50 over the 45 down to the 43-yard line. First down, Malvern.
Really did a good stutter step there, and just enough for the safety to come across with a good angle and catch him, or he's gone again. And nonetheless, nice gain.
Top 10 rusher in the state, I hear.
Of all time.
I'm waiting on
of all time.
I'm waiting on Carodine to get loose too, guys. He's due.
You're talking about the Rolex wearing.
He's having a hard time holding those alligators down.
Well,
Dupree takes the snap up the middle. Pushes the pile forward up over the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Holding those gators down, baby. We got the limousine riding, and now we need to get Carodine going and get the jet flying.
Yes, we do. They've doubled Carodine from the get-go. 4 and 23 have been with him all night.
They remember the semifinal game last year.
Yes, they do.
Receivers split out to each side. Janelle going to be the up back off the left. Dupree lines up in front of Allen, takes the snap, looking to run up the middle again. Runs over a guy over the 35 down to the 34-yard line.
Looks like they've marked him just short, but you got to believe with the way that we can basically put Dupree at the quarterback position and run quarterback power that we can get half a yard in 2 downs. I don't think we'll need 2 downs, but Dupree's coming off the field for this one.
It's really close. I think we're gonna. No, we don't have. No, we do have to run a play. I can't tell.
No, we don't. But we probably will.
Yeah, I think we do actually have to run a play.
It's really close, but we're gonna run it anyway. Clegg's got it. Clegg's gonna have 6. Reservations for 6. Tavian Clegg, touchdown, Malvern.
That's just that difference in fresh legs and quickness.
Oh, no.
A little bit of a celebration penalty.
Well, these guys, I mean, it's kind of okay. These guys are looking for stuff, man. I mean, these are high school kids.
Yeah.
These are high school kids. Let them big touchdown.
Maybe they'll wave it off. We've seen that before.
I don't think they're waving that one off.
Well, there was an obvious penalty that we waved off, so why not wave off another one?
Wow.
Yep.
You wonder if it may be offsetting, and that's what the conversation is here. You wonder if maybe there were two. I know he's asking right now, do you want to take this on the
kickoff?
Take it on the
extra point. Yep.
Somebody voiced their displeasure.
Yep. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the Leopards. Looks like they're going to elect to take it on the kickoff. Carodine going to hold the kick of Oziel Martinez. Good snap.
Yep, there's another flag. Side judge on this side got one.
Looks like offsides.
We'll take that on the kickoff and just kind of try to offset some of that.
Yeah. Make it a 10-yard penalty.
They're asking if we want to decline it
and take the extra point.
Is that an option? Because the whistle was blowing before we kicked the ball. I felt like they had blown the play dead long before we kicked the football.
Herman Boone was over there yelling, they're lining up offsides.
Offside.
Yeah, it's dead ball, so you got to retry.
Okay. Okay. So I guess we didn't have a choice then, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could decline it still and not get to half the distance if you'd rather.
But we'd have had the points. You're taking points?
No, it's dead ball run.
Oh, okay.
So it was before the kick.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We'll try again. Kick is away. And it's good again. So at the end of the third quarter, Leopards take the lead, 21-14. We'll be back with one more quarter of exciting 7-4A football after this.
Teal Dentistry is a proud supporter of Malvern Athletics. Doctors Jesse and Matt Teal provide a full family dentistry service. From checkups to cleanings to dentures, Teal Dentistry loves working with patients of all ages and strives to make every smile bright. Stop by and meet the friendly staff at Teal Dentistry and let them brighten your smile. Teal Dentistry, 927 South Main Street in Malvern, or call for an appointment, 501-337-9559.
No matter your season of life, no matter your banking needs, you'll find the financial products, digital tools, and friendly service that make you feel right at home with Farmers Bank.
There's a place I'm welcome in. There's a place I know I'm called a friend. There's a place that I'm never alone. There's a place called home. A place called home.
Come home to Farmers Bank.
Welcome you back here to, my apologies, Leopard Stadium. Start of the fourth quarter. Coming off of a Tavian Clegg touchdown run, Leopards take the lead 21-14. Penalty was assessed on the, we'll call it excessive celebration, unsportsmanlike conduct. Kickoff will now be taken from the 25-yard line.
Seth said I can't say anything about the referee, so I'm going to be quiet.
I've just been down too many roads there, Ron.
Oh, I've been down a few roads.
They all lead to no places that you enjoy being.
Yeah, but I feel better.
For the time being.
It's all about me.
You win the battle, you lose the war.
It's all about me.
Martinez kicks the ball away.
Kind of good's going out of bounds.
Oh, man.
Watch out, cheerleaders.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we'll see where that gets marked.
Yuck. That's all I know to say is yuck.
Yeah. We shall see.
So they're saying the ball went out of bounds at the 50. Is that the?
No,
they can't put the penalty on because they put the penalty.
By rule, if the ball goes out of bounds when you kick it at the normal spot, it goes to the 35. But because we kicked it 15 yards away, I guess they place it at the 50.
No.
He does not agree with that. It's all about him. Y'all are about 5 seconds away from a Ron's rant.
Yes, they are.
Hopkins coming up.
Oh, wow. Oh.
There it is.
Tyson Biggs able to meet him after a yard or two.
Biggs has really played well. He's one of those kids that you look around, there's 42, there's 42, there's 42, and he's either leading the pack or he's helping the pack.
And in the absence of Brandon Jackson, we're going to need him to
yes, we are.
Really pick up some space there for us in the middle.
Chambers looking to throw.
Uh-oh.
Looking deep.
Oh, that's offensive pass interference. Really, it should be offensive because they shoved Tristan Miles.
Yeah.
Almost shoved him to the ground.
Well, I don't think that's going to get the
not
call
going to get
there.
the call.
Yeah. Well, that should really be offsetting because Tristan Miles had an opportunity to put himself in position to make a play on the ball, but they shoved him down about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I don't like the odds here, Ben.
I'm not saying that they're going to get it. I'm just saying that's what happened. That's what should happen.
Well, yeah, because it was obvious that there was offensive interference before this.
Well, I'll tell you this. The bad throwing ability is what caused the penalty there. The receiver stopped, and Carodine had to try to come back for it, and you end up running through the receiver trying to knock it away. All right, give is to Hopkins. He bounces outside, rolls off of a man, brought down at the 30-yard line. Going to pick up 3 on first down, make it 2nd and 7.
I'm telling you, Jared Barber had him in his sights and just missed him by about a half a step.
And you can see that he is really still hurting. He's got a pretty noticeable limp out there. He's a little gut check time for him. He's going to keep playing on it.
Give is to Dixon off the left side. Squirts through, picks up a couple. Makes it 3rd and 5.
This is definitely 4-down territory for Nashville, so they've got the full playbook in front of them. They can run it, and if they get the 4th and 2 or so, they'll consider that a win.
Twins right, split left. Chambers tries to get Malvern to jump, no go. Hopkins to his left, Dixon to his right. Takes the snap, give is to Dixon. He's going to have enough for the first down, I believe. Tackled right at the line. But that'll be a first down for Nashville. First and 10 from the 23-yard line. Nashville trying to even the score with the Leopards. Twins right, split left, back to each side. This time give to Hopkins off the right side, cuts it up with a little bit of room, falls forward at the 15-yard line, pickup of 8 on first down.
Okay. Keelan Janelle goes in.
So does Dupree.
Dupree goes in at a linebacker.
No, we did not get off the field.
Yep. Penalty going to be on Malvern, but I have a feeling it's probably going to be declined anyway. Because it will be a 1st and goal situation for Nashville from the 5-yard line. Staying Twins right, split left. Dixon to the left, Hopkins to the right of Chambers. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line. Give to Hopkins up the middle. He's got it. Touchdown Nashville.
Hopkins has really done a good job of following his blockers and hitting those holes, Ben.
Hey, now we got another flag fly.
Another flag. Okay.
Well, now who's this one going to be on?
Well, I don't know.
You're supposed to know.
I'm gonna put the favorite at offsetting, and I'm gonna put the second coming in hot at against Malvern.
I'm gonna say it's Malvern.
3rd against Nashville.
I'm gonna say Malvern.
But it could go either way. That's what
well, I mean, I'm just ranking the order of how I would bet it. If I were a gambling man,
I'd go 2-1 against Malvern.
Touchdown's good. Unsportsmanlike.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, you were right. Offsetting.
It's too easy.
It's just these guys are.
All right, extra point away from a tie ball game here.
Well, I certainly understand why the AAA's begging for referees, and
we need a little duck hook on this thing like he hit on that field goal attempt. That would be nice.
Breezo, kick away.
Ooh,
it
got it in.
Is good.
Got it in.
9:29 left here in the ball game. Tied 21-21. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back into Leopard Stadium. Tie ball game after the Hopkins touchdown for Nashville. 9:29 left in this one. Timeouts wise, Nashville has all 3. Malvern has 2. So a lot of football left to be played in this one. What has been a very competitive contest. Breezo on to kick off for the Scrappers. Looks like Clegg and Miles deep to receive for the Leopards. Kick is away, going to sail over the head of Miles and into the end zone for a touchback.
You know, Ben, you made a really good point earlier that they have not shown that. They have not shown that deep kickoff all year long, I don't think, have they?
You know, they certainly haven't in recent games. They've really tried to, you know, just pick up possessions with onside kicks is what they did against Ashdown, and they've not given that a go against us yet. And part of that is probably, number one, their defense is playing pretty good football. And number two, you don't want to give us field position. You know, a power run team with field position is not a good
thing.
Not a good recipe.
1st and 10 from the 20. Malvern comes out with twins right. Janelle going to be the up back off the left side. Dupri going to line up in front of Allen.
We do have man-to-man coverage at wide receiver.
God, finally.
Will be Dupri up the middle. He bounces off of a man and gets forward. But, hey, too many yards gained. We can't have that. Throw the flag.
Boy, he threw it right in. Yeah, he threw it right in there in the middle of it. It's going to be a hold on the Leopards. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever quite seen this big of a penalty discrepancy.
I'm looking at it right in there, and of course I'm a long ways away.
Well, I mean, in high school, there's a chance you can call a hold every single play.
Yeah, you know, and you always kind of watch for the stretch out of the jersey, you know.
Did not see any of that.
I haven't either.
Make it 1st and 16. Ball all the way back to the 14-yard line. Got double coverage on carodine to the left, single on Emart on the right. Janelle the up back off the right side. Dupree takes the snap looking to run off the right side. Nice play there by number 53 for Nashville, Philip Miller.
Philip Miller right there. Filled that hole and met Jalen right there and held him to a 1.5, 2-yard gain.
Yep, that'll make it 2nd and 14. Ball on the 16-yard line. Twins left, split right. Harris moves over to the right side. We'll be going up against Vinny Winters. Here's the snap. Throws it out to carodine, complete at the 20-yard line. Stays in bounds long enough. Ooh,
that was almost helmet to helmet.
It was dangerously close to being out of bounds, too.
And it was late.
That'll be 3rd down from the 24-yard line. 3rd and about 6. Gonna be twins right,
Yeah,
split
they're going to
left.
call it. 3rd and 6.
Yes.
Big play, big third down for the Leopards here, one that they really, really need to convert. And the windows are clearing up a little bit.
Dupree's going to line up to the left of Allen. Allen takes the snap,
On the back
looking
side.
to throw out towards Janelle. Going to be intercepted.
Yeah.
That one just kind of fluttered out of the hand of Allen.
Yeah. And one thing about it, quite honestly, even with the matchup, 50 was out there really, really, really. Johnson, the sophomore, number 50 for out, was causing havoc.
So Nashville will take over after the interception on the 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Seems like they've definitely been winning the field position battle here in the second half.
Well, they have. Yes, they have.
Twins left, split right, going to stay with the back to each side. Dixon to the right, Hopkins to the left of Chambers. Bring a man in motion. Give is to Dixon up the middle. Trying to push the pile forward. Looks like he'll pick up 2 on 1st down. Need the defense to come up with a big stop here.
Yes, we do. Yeah, we need to. And I'm like Ben, probably. I think they're probably in 4-down territory here inside the 35.
I don't think they were even close to being set.
Whoa.
But we aren't going to call that.
Well, now we got something. Let's see what that is. And luckily they didn't. Well, the good news for us is they did not throw that at the ball carrier, which means it's probably not a face mask.
It looks like holding. But
well, we've seen a lot of things that look like holding
there it
today.
is.
Wow.
Holding against Nashville. He snapped the ball, and we still had 2 or 3 linemen going down into their stance. I mean, that wasn't even close to being set. But the holding is a better penalty, so I won't complain too much. Ball all the way back to the 42-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 19, 17. Here's the snap, fakes the give. Chambers looking to throw. Got his man right at the 34-yard line. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, brings up 3rd and 10.
Joshua Walker, number 16, the sophomore wide receiver for the Scrappers made that. Okay, still is 3rd and 9. What are we going to call it, Seth?
Yeah, looks like that. I thought he marked it right at the 34, but it looks like
you want to watch Jacob Goss here in the slot. He had a pretty good, a lot of green. Would have been an easy completion for him on the last route.
Got to get some pressure.
Rolling
get
out.
some pressure on him.
Now looking to throw, incomplete, and there's going to be another flag flying on the Leopards here.
Wow. You can't do that. I mean, seriously. I don't know whether they're going to call pass interference or defensive tackling.
Well, the question is, did the contact come before he released the ball? I mean, if you knock him down before he throws it, it's not pass interference.
I thought it was before he threw it, if being honest.
They're going to wave it off.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, okay.
I mean,
so I was thinking they may downgrade it to like defensive holding or something.
That ought to make it 4th and 9 then, right?
Yeah. Unless they're going to give them a do-over.
I don't think you can do that.
4th.
So a big opportunity for the Leopards to get off the field here. They have really lived off of those slot receivers. You got to watch those guys in the slot.
They haven't gone to 10 yet, seriously, and he's been one of their big
Looks
guys.
like they're probably going to call a timeout right here. They're going to try to figure this play out, take as much time as now. They're going to line up and run one, or they may try to draw us off sides and call a timeout. But
they don't have much time to do that. 4th and 9. Here we go. Fakes the give. Chambers looking to throw. Ramir Bennett giving chase.
Oh, he's going to get it.
Perez, can he get it?
Oh, he stopped.
Short.
He didn't run it through.
Angel Perez with the hustle.
Oh.
Boy, you feel like if he continues to just head to the sideline and not try to cut back, he probably gets to about the 21, 22-yard line.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a mistake to try to stop and cut.
Yeah.
And it allowed it allowed the Leopard defense to close just in time to get a stop.
The hitman, El Gallo himself.
El Gallo.
Angel Perez.
Okay, 7 minutes left here. Let's call it 7-7-0-3, 21-21. Leopards really need to put something together here. A long 6.5, 7-minute drive. I'm not asking for much.
Dupree going to line up in front of Allen. Twins right. 1st and 10 for the Leopards. Dupree takes the snap, running off the right side. How about some space, Ron? Lowers the boom. Hello, sir. Thank you for coming. Oh, that was a late
and then there's
push.
a little extra something.
Oh, come on.
We'll wave that off, too.
Emart was trying to get the
somebody's hurt.
And Jalen.
He's getting up.
Oh, he's getting up. Martin was desperately asking for a trainer.
Well, Emart was the one, I believe, who got pushed late there. 23 is rethinking his decisions.
I mean, Jalen's looking for somebody to hit.
1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Man split out to each side. Dupree lines up in front of Allen. Janelle shifts over up back to the left side. Dupree takes the snap, running upfield again, up over the 50, dives forward. Did the ball come out?
Ball came out, and he got it back.
They're going to say it's down, I believe.
Yeah. I watched then. He just followed number 5.
In college football, they call these Heisman moments opportunities for guys to win the Heisman. They're MVP moments in the NFL. It's hard to get an equivalent of that in high school football. But
Landers?
Yeah, that would be it. And this would be an opportunity for that because you're tight in the ball game. This is where you want your big-time, prime-time players to take control of the game. And early in this drive, we've seen that out of Dupree.
All right, give is to Clegg off the right side. Now looking to cut it up. Not a lot there. May have got 1 yard.
You had Clegg and Hunter Adams in the backfield there. It looked like an old straight T for a minute.
Make it 3rd and 3. Dupree coming back into the game.
Yeah, this is you definitely want your power runner, Dupree, in here because I don't think we're going to put it in the air. I think we've got 2 downs to go 3 yards.
I'm not sure we're going to have to either hurry or call a timeout here. Still got time. Dupree takes the snap, looking to run upfield, gets to the outside with space. Makes a man miss. He's over the 30, 25, 20. Going to step out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Well, I tell you what, his old buddy's down there, 24's down there running interference for him, and
I don't know if he's.
I got a flag.
And it's on the other side of the field. I mean, would have absolutely no bearing on this play whatsoever.
Wait a minute, where's the line of scrimmage? What in the world?
If that's where the holding penalty is and it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul, it should still be a first down. But man, you're giving up a sideline warning. Okay.
Sideline warning against us?
No,
it'd be on Nashville.
Nashville's what I thought. Okay.
He's trying to run down the sideline, and if he runs into somebody, the flag's going to fly. That's why you have that get-back coach.
Okay, so that's boy, we have been so conditioned to think that the flag's against us, haven't we?
I was wondering what it could possibly be.
Shut him down tonight. He's at 299.
299 yards rushing for Dupree.
So he's got an opportunity. I mean, almost certainly will hit 300 in the ball game if he's at 299. Remember, he went for 375 against him in the regular season last year.
Not sure if he was.
Was that Arkansas Prep said they shut him down?
Well, in the semifinal game, they sold out trying to shut him down, and that's when Carodine had the big game.
And he only had 6.6 yards per carry.
Yeah, 6. Yeah.
And 105 yards. But remember, Cedric Simmons in that game had 155 running. So.
Yeah.
Clegg in the backfield now. High snap.
Oh, boy.
Allen able to fall on it. Avoids disaster. That's going to make it second and really long.
Just seems like every time you get the momentum going, something happens, you get a negative play or a penalty. And now it's second and a long way.
Yeah, it looks like 2nd and 17, ball all the way back to the 22-yard line. 4:30 left in the ball game. Allen takes the snap, looking to throw, airing it out for Carodine.
There he is. Missed him.
Nope, just a little bit too far out of his reach. Going to make it 3rd and 17.
Ooh. I thought he could get to it. Not quite.
Now this would be one where maybe if you can get Keelan Janelle either on that tight end screen or we've seen him run that hitch, if that's available, you know, he's strong enough that if you put him on one-on-one with nothing but corners and safeties, he might be able to push himself to very close to a first down. And there, you know, they're going to be keying on Carodine.
You got Allen split out wide and Dupree taking the snap here. Dupree looking to run off the left side, trying to run away from a guy, unable to do so, just holds his jersey, going to lose yardage back to the 25-yard line. That's going to make it 4th and really long.
Yeah, I mean, I really felt like we were going to throw the football 2 plays right there.
I did too.
That play call kind of took me by surprise a little bit.
I believe Malvern's going to run this one down and use a timeout.
Well, it didn't surprise Nashville.
So, with about 3:35, well, we took it a little early, 3:37 left here in the 4th quarter. We're tied 21-21. We'll be back after this.
Red River Dodge of Malvern is thrilled to support the Leopards on the gridiron this season. Make sure you rush over to malverndodge.com to check out all the rebates on our new Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Rams. We can't wait to support these guys all season. They work so hard all year long to represent our community on and off the field. Help us cheer on the team tonight. Go Leopards!
Good, bro? I mean, you all right, Chief? You all right, Chief?
Uh-oh. malverndodge.com. Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. Tie ball game here, 21-21. Malvern facing a 4th and 20. Decision time.
Yeah. Let's see. What's our 4th and 25 play?
Well, if we get 25, that would be really good because I think that would be a touchdown.
Well, that's what I called it.
There you go. I'd be happy with 20.
You take 20? Okay.
Got twins right. Split left. Janelle the up back off the right.
I'm going to have to stay in there and help and block.
Bishop Allen steps up in the pocket, airs it out looking for Carodine. He's got it.
And he caught it.
Touchdown, Malvern.
My gosh. I cannot say enough things about this kid.
Well, and again, I'll bring back Wesley Folds. I was talking to him. He was asking about Dylon, and what I told him was, I've not seen many guys who can use their body to shield defenders away from the ball. And that's exactly what Dylon did right there. He was able to somehow weasel himself in front of the guy, which he shouldn't have been. The guy had great position.
Yes.
Dylon was able to get in between him, and he used his body to prevent that defensive player from being able to swipe at the ball.
Oziel Martinez on to attempt the point after. Kick is away.
Good kick.
It's good. 3:32 left in the ball game. Leopards retake the lead, 28-21. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to Larry's.
Hey guys, my name is Garrett. I've been coming to Larry's Pizza here in Malvern ever since it opened. My favorite is baked potato, chicken honey mustard. I love it. Come on down to Larry's.
It's so good you don't even know.
Larry's Pizza has buffet Tuesday and Friday nights starting at 5 p.m. Call us here at Larry's Pizza for all your specialty and game day pizza needs.
We want the Malvern Leopards to have a successful football season.
Go Leopards!
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. 3:32 left in the ballgame. Leopards leading 28-21 in what has been a grueling battle against the Nashville Scrappers. Carodine, once again, it just seems like any time you need something, draw it up to Carodine and he delivers.
His body control is about as good as I've seen from high school wide receivers. I mean, it just really understands position.
Got a sky kick angle to the left side. They're going to let it bounce.
Oblong ball bounced the right way.
Well, I hope so. Let's see where this goes.
Oh, boy.
Conway gets
it got
free.
interesting.
Yeah, that you get a little worried about that. Everybody kind of runs out of their lanes chasing the ball.
Yep, happens and it's that when it goes down or it goes past somebody, seems like bad things usually happen. Well, that's not bad things didn't happen, but they've got excellent field position with 3 minutes and 22 seconds left, and
seems like they found a way to have that all night.
Yes,
we'd have been better off with the ball going out of bounds now.
And they do have 3 timeouts left too, guys.
They do. Malvern has 1. 3:22 left here in the ball game. Twins left, split right. Dixon to the left of Chambers. Going to run a man on late. Now going to make it Twins to each side.
Leopard crowd getting into it.
Chambers takes the snap.
Screen.
Trying to set up a screen. It is well read by Carodine.
Ooh, 24 just about had one.
Did you see how everyone stopped and looked back at the ref like,
yeah,
please don't call it again?
Where's the flag? Where's the flag? That's one.
2nd and 10. Ball still on the 43. 3:18 left in the ball game. Twins left, split right. Go back with the 2-back look, 1 to each side of Chambers. Here's the snap, fakes the give. Chambers looking to throw. Across the middle has got Dixon off his hands and incomplete.
And pretty fortunate right there because he had some open space.
Yeah, he had him.
He was open. Kind of got to feel a little fortunate right there if you're on the Leopard side of the ball.
Okay, wait a minute.
And we're playing this like we would play a playoff game right now. We're putting in the Duprees and the Janelles. You know, we haven't seen them a lot on defense, but this is a big-time moment for us, and Dupree jumped off sides there.
Yeah, Jalen, well, no, he couldn't. Yeah.
We have 12 we have 12 on the field
Jared,
right
that's
now.
what Jared was trying to call timeout because we had an extra man on.
I think Jared's trying to say I called a timeout.
Yes, he did. That's what he's telling him.
Timeout, Leopards. Good.
We got it. Yeah, he was.
Boy, now, if that's not a coach's son move, I don't know what is.
I tell you, Petey, you got to be proud of him. I mean, that's a coach's son realizing we got 12 out, and he saw it immediately and was running. Timeout, timeout, timeout.
Well, we'll keep it in. We'll keep it here. 3:13 left. That was Malvern's last timeout.
And that could have really been a big one.
We never take any with us anyway. We might as well use it.
Might as well use them up.
They don't carry over, they say. Use it or lose it.
The only thing I know carryovers like is when you're playing golf. If you have mulligans, we carry them over all the time.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to start playing with you.
Yeah.
I thought
R.L. Oden's always got 5 or 6 carryovers from tournaments he doesn't use. You know, he got a mulligan. You know, from
he bought it.
Yeah, he bought it.
Right.
That's last year. That's last year's full bar. That's when you use a mulligan.
Well, he didn't need to use one at the beginning last year. His partner was on fire. I saw it firsthand.
Yeah.
Chipped in for eagle from the ditch on number 11.
On number 11, yeah.
All right, so it'll be 3rd and 10. Twins to each side. Does Nashville? Nashville only has 10 out there, don't they? Oh, no, here comes the last one.
Here comes 11.
They do that quite a bit.
Yeah, that's 20.
Yeah, Dixon was on the field late.
They may be.
All right, 3rd and 10. Chambers looking to throw. We got him
And
wrapped up. That should be grounding.
That did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's got to be.
And there is not a receiver in the area.
That should be grounding.
So that's got to be grounded.
Nope. Guess not.
Yeah, they're talking about it, and they're going to throw the flag because this is about as obvious as. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I had no doubt that they were going to get this one right because they did not have a choice. That ball was like 7 yards away from getting to the line of scrimmage. There was not an eligible receiver number within 30 yards of that ball. This was as much of a no-brainer as you can possibly get, and they got a long, long way to go here on 4th down.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be a spot foul from where he threw it.
Yeah, with 3 timeouts, you almost wonder here, do you
punt the ball?
Yeah, do you punt the ball?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a decision you got to make.
I mean, if I'm Nashville,
well,
yes.
they just took a timeout, so now I think you go for it.
Yeah. If I'm Nashville, I punt the ball and.
Well, 3:07 left. Nashville takes their first timeout. We'll be back after this.
Power's out again.
I love a truck that can get me where I need to go here in Arkansas. And let me tell you what, nothing beats a Ford when it comes to dirt roads and muddy trails. I mean, look at this thing. Hey, come and see what all we've got at Smart Ford. And don't miss out on another giveaway we got coming up this month. Sign up on our Facebook page. Make the smart drive to Smart Ford in Malvern today. Hey, be sure and tell them the Wild Man sent you.
Welcome you back here to Leopard Stadium. 3:07 left in the ball game. Leopards leading 28-21. Nashville facing a 4th and 23 after the intentional grounding call.
I'm looking for a sack from Keelan's deal here.
Yeah.
Nashville, after using that timeout, will elect to go for it. Reggie English says RL is now disqualified. Sorry, RL, that's on run. Trips right, split left.
I was just kidding, Reggie. I swear I was just kidding.
This might be your ball game. We'll see.
Okay, two.
Chambers takes the snap. He's just going to unload one deep over the middle. Miles able to knock it away, incomplete.
Good play. He had him.
4th down, knock it down. Had made no attempt to catch it. Just get a paw on it. Don't tip it up. Knock it down. That's exactly what Tristan Miles did.
Well, Tristan, perfect timing.
Just played center field.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Really good job of not making contact with the wide receiver at all.
And they went, and that's kind of surprised me that they've waited this long because on the coach's show they were talking about Carson Morgan, number 10, their junior wide receiver, as with their deep go-to guy, and that was one of the few times. Okay, they've got one timeout left.
We'll be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 3 minutes left to go here. I thought they had 3 and only used 1, but maybe they do only have 1.
They've got one showing up there.
Yeah. 1 to 2 timeouts left. We'll see. Jalen Dupree takes the snap. He's running off the left side, gets up near the 25, give him the 26.
And they are not in a hurry to call timeout here, are they?
No, they're not.
Well, I guess you don't have to. That goes over the 300 mark for Jalen Dupree on the night. Pretty good night to be the isolated player.
Yeah. I'm assuming. I'm not trying to second guess. I'm trying to wonder what Nashville's doing here, what their thought process is.
Well, you only got one, so
we're going to have to hurry.
We're going to get a penalty for delay.
We're going to get a delay game
because we don't have it. We can't stop it.
Yeah, you can't do that in this part of the game, guys. Come on.
Yeah, that's really.
Now that you can't,
because we do need a first down to ice it.
Yeah, and you stop the clock.
You do have to have a first down to ice this one, and so now we've stopped the clock.
We got
there,
and we're going to have 2nd and 15.
No, 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Okay, 2nd and 11.
We did use all of the clock. That's the positive. Dupree going to take the snap, high snap, but fielded. He gets to the right side.
Well, he's got it. He's got it, and then some.
Doesn't matter. He's going to be down
they
at the
did.
1 yard line.
He got every last inch of yards he could get without going in the end zone.
As a fantasy manager of Jalen Dupree, I'm upset.
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you're doing that. I don't do the math. I need the chart. 40 seconds divided by 4 is, I don't know. It's you're trying 2 minutes is, I don't know. It's 80 seconds is 1 minute and 20, and then you could probably nail it down. I don't know. I don't know what the math. I need the chart.
The man needs a chart.
I can't do math.
What did we just do?
Well, now here's the thing
Did
to
we
think
just
about.
call a timeout with no timeouts?
Well, here's the thing to think about, and I guess
What
it
is
won't
last-
matter because next week will be for the title.
Well,
but
okay,
you don't have to worry about the point situation.
25-second clock had stopped. There's no 25-second clock.
What just happened?
Well, I'm telling you what.
We scored.
Yeah, we
But
scored.
they haven't signaled anything.
Oh,
There
there's
it
the
is.
touchdown. If I'm Nashville, I am livid right
I
now.
am too. I'm saying what in. I mean, the coach is over there thinking what? I mean, he's standing over like what in the world just
I
went
mean,
on?
it benefits Malvern, and I'm all for that. But that's got to be a delay of game.
Yes, the clock.
And now the flag comes out.
I wish I knew.
I'm okay with it because I didn't want to score anyway, but
I don't.
we're not on that play.
I'm sitting here reading the notes for the Malvern Daily Record here with
I don't know
Mr.
what to do
Garrett
with my
Smith.
hands.
How are you, brother? You know what happened out there?
I did. It's got to be a delay of game. It's just gotta. But I don't know. Like, you let the play happen and call
But
a
you let
touchdown?
yeah, I mean,
There's some confusion going on. This is
okay. They haven't put the points. They haven't put the points up yet, though, guys.
no. Well, they're
I've never seen anything like that in my life. I had you see something?
You think
new
you're
every day.
lost?
well. Let's see.
It's got to be a delay game.
Well, okay. They're waving
They're
off.
waving off. Okay, they waved off the touchdown. Delay a game.
Then,
Well,
my goodness.
My honest question is, can you legally do that after you let it happen and call a touchdown? I granted it's the right thing to do because it's what happened, but
How much time ran off the clock?
Don't get caught up in the details about
There it
how
is.
much time.
Back up to
There we
144.
go.
144.
Wow.
I think that is a little generous with the time too. I think there was less time than that.
So I mean, really,
Yeah, there was, I think. Wasn't there? I don't know.
Oh,
Make sure we get the snap here.
You don't have to. I know that a lot of
134.
times you worry about the points for.
Okay, that's more like it.
But-
134 sounds better.
The points are irrelevant. The most, if we win, then next week the winner of the Arkadelphia Malvern game will win the conference. So we don't have to worry about 13 points, this, that, and the other. You just got to win the game.
Dupree takes the snap running off the left side. He's going to get inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line.
All right, that'll take it down under a minute.
And so, I mean, you can take a knee and run this thing out. Because I can do the math from here.
Can you really?
Yeah.
You sure?
I mean, I know.
I can't.
I can do the math from here.
You know I can't.
He's got his shoes on.
He's got his
Yeah.
shoes on, too.
But now
Wait a
none
minute.
of the clocks are running anymore. Because, Nashville's got a
took the
timeout.
timeout.
Well, now that changes the math. Let me think. That changes the math. Hold on.
Listen. I've been part of some strange broadcasts, but this has got to be a top 10, you know?
We're going to collect our thoughts and come back with the last minute 28 in just a second. Malvern leading 28-21. We'll be back after this.
LifePoint Church is a church where people from all types of backgrounds and generations come together to love God, inspire others, foster faith, and enjoy life. Join us on Sunday mornings at 10:30 for worship and encouraging messages. On Wednesday nights from 6 to 7:30, we have different programs for kids of all ages, 3 through 12th grade. LifePoint Church is located at 25741 Highway 67 in Malvern next to Arbor Oaks. For more information, go to our website, lifepointmalvern.org, or on social media at LifePointMalvern.
Welcome back to Leopard Stadium. We want to thank Reggie English of Farmers Bank and Trust for donating some TI-84 calculators so we are able to get this math done up here.
So, I depending on how long it takes them to set it, 40 times 2 is 80. That's a minute 20. There'd be 8 seconds left. So,
Janelle's taking the snap. Janelle going to run it.
and there it is.
Touchdown, Malvern. Keeling Janelle into the end zone.
Did you see he looked for, I don't know who he hit, but he actually went back to his right to run over somebody. Glad to see Super 5 K5 get him a touchdown.
Well, we're a minute 24 from setting up the rematch of the conference championship with the Arkadelphia Badgers on what will be homecoming down at Arkadelphia next week. But more importantly, it's the Ouachita River Rumble and the battle for the belt, the most awesome prize in Arkansas high school football.
And we need to get the belt back.
You got to have the belt. Ozziel Martinez kick is away, and it is good. If Dr. Rook allows us, I may put the belt over my shoulder and give a few knife-edge chops to Ben. Hit him with a woo.
Well, then,
with a woo.
If that's the case, I'm going to play Sting to your Flair, and we'll do some.
Here we
we'll
go.
do some stinger splashes in the corner. How about that?
Here we go. Fake wrestling.
That's a big stinger.
More like Vader time.
The moonsault.
Oh, me.
Oh, man. Big Van Vader.
Now, what you don't want to do here is obviously give up a long return for a touchdown. So you just
kick it out of bounds?
Kick it out of bounds is actually not
a bad idea.
But of course they could just make you kick it again. They could force you to re-kick it.
Ozziel Martinez does have the ball teed up for the Leopards. Kick is away.
We're going to try kicking it out of bounds and seeing if they'll let us.
Oh, wow.
Now let's see if Nashville makes us re-kick it. That's what I would do.
They'd be, yeah.
I would say back it up 5 and try it again, Sam.
I would too, but
they're bringing the offense out.
Looks like Steve Rooks wants in on the match. He said, if you smell what the Rook is cooking.
If you smell it.
Oh, that's clever.
That's good. That's clever. That's clever.
He said three-way death match. Well, I
understand too.
We all know how good of an official Ron McNamara is, so we're going to have you step in, guest referee. Minute 24 left. Leopards leading 35-21. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Nashville Scrappers. Chamber takes the snap, looking to throw, airing it out.
Is that Hutch?
It is
Hutchins.
Hutchins going to knock it away. Incomplete.
That's a good job. Sticking with our friend Steve Rook, he's also a bus driver. He's been driving the softball team and the baseball team for the Three Rivers, ASU Three Rivers team. There were short on CDL drivers out there, so I'd like to see his chauffeur's hat.
Pass out, complete.
Keep him in bounds.
Carodine going to make the tackle. Clock will run.
Yeah.
That was Morgan on the catch for the Scrappers.
Keep the clock rolling. Don't give up the big one. And they did have one more timeout.
They couldn't have. Are they manufacturing them or what?
Well, we've tried to call two without them, so I don't know. Somewhere Chris Webber is smiling tonight.
Okay. Did they not call timeout?
I tell you
down
what,
there on the goal line.
Well, they did, but when they called their first one, it showed 3 on the clock, and then it went down to 1 instead of 2.
Okay.
Which made me wonder: did they take one earlier, or was there just a mistake on what they did?
Are you accusing me of not paying attention again?
Never. I would never.
Oh, me. 53.7 seconds left. The Leopards leading this one 35-21. Brings up a third, looks like about a 3rd and 1.5, 2 for Nashville Scrappers.
And honestly, you'd be more than satisfied to give up the 1 or 2 as long as you don't give up 42.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to give up a big chunk play right here. If they methodically go down the field, they will not have time to score twice. So just keep the ball in front of you. Don't let defenders or don't let wide receivers get behind you.
Trips right, Twins left. Empty backfield for Chambers. He takes the snap, looking to throw. Across the middle to Hopkins, complete.
Oh, boy.
Made
That's
a miss,
trouble.
And Hopkins is off to the races. Carodine giving chase. They are going to stop him short of the end zone, but that's the big play that Nashville needed down to the 6-yard line.
Yeah, now we got to go through a hold them here, boys, because we don't want to go through an onside kick.
48.5 seconds left here
and
in the ballgame.
It is important because, those onside kicks, their kicker is quite good at getting that big hop. So you definitely want to prevent them from getting in the end zone.
Tunnel screen
big
blown
hit.
up. Tristan Miles. And that's going to run a lot of clock.
Yeah, 30. We're down under 30 seconds now. So
My Birmingham says tick, 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 tick. Twins to each side. 25 seconds left and counting. Chambers looking for the end zone.
They're going to call pass interference, I bet you.
No, they're not.
No call.
No call. Ooh.
Incomplete.
Ooh.
Might have got away with a little bit there.
Going to bring up a 3rd and goal from the 7.
Number 10 for the Badger, or not the Badger, I'm sorry, for the
He already looking forward to next week.
He was pleading his case out there.
He might have had one.
Yeah, I think Morgan did too. Carson Morgan had a legitimate.
20.8 seconds left in this one. Tight Twins to each side. Hopkins in the backfield with Chambers to his right. Chambers looking to throw again. Now steps up into the pocket.
Wide open.
Oh,
wow.
He had a guy wide open, but it has jumped up and knocked away.
And I'm going to tell you, Chambers is going to just have nightmares about that because if he puts more air under that,
I'm trying to see who.
I believe that was his man, Jacob Goss, who was just that he was on the L in the end zone and nobody at all was around him. Just had to put a little bit more air, put that over the
when you got Jabari,
hands. And
when you got Jabari Jacobs giving the Mutombo finger. No.
13 seconds.
4th and goal
down.
from the 7. Chambers takes the snap.
Here comes pressure.
Stepping up in the pocket. Going to air one out. High, incomplete. That's
that
the ball
should
game.
do it.
Ball game.
Now, don't let Jalen take the knee because that might put what's his number? 30. Okay. He won't go under 300. He got up to 330. That's good.
3 touchdowns.
You'd hate to be at 301, take a knee, and end up at 298.
2 touchdowns.
Disastrous.
2 touchdowns, 333 for Super Deuce, and this is something we talked about the coaches. One thing that Nashville has had the ability lately to come back and win games late. And then Coach Brumfield and I were talking about that. This is a situation that the Leopards haven't been in since what, Lakeside?
But
I mean, really
I
close.
think it's also important to note that when we put in Dupri and Janelle and those guys on defense, it's a totally different level of intensity.
It's a different ball game, yes.
Dupree will take the knee. That'll do it for the night.
Wow.
Leopard's going to win this one 35-21. Sets up a huge matchup with the Ouachita River Rumble next week at Arkadelphia. Winner will take the conference, the number 1 overall seed, a first-round bye, and home field throughout the playoffs. A lot on the line next week. We hope you can make the drive down to Arkadelphia. If not, as always, we appreciate you joining in and listening to us here. For Ben Dial and Ron McNamara.
Ron McNamara.
That's right, that's him. I'm Seth Robertson. Good news, everybody. The Hogs can't lose tomorrow. Have a great weekend.